Hi. Hello. Huh. Huh. How's it going? It goes. Not, guess not a lot of people are, interested in this. Well, huh. Anyway. Hi, chat. I guess, the best way to put whatever the fuck this stream is gonna be is, well, we're gonna be shitting on not this. Not specifically this. So, chat, a while ago, well, by that I mean like a month ago, September 15th, this, dip fuck released, this tweet, the VTuber Growth Guide, which was a long, paywalled fucking guide for VTubers, which, no, really stupid, and from the looks of it, from what a lot of people were saying about it, it is just generic slop. But something I found interesting, right? Something I found really interesting about this was this right here. This. Chat, this has 459 quote tweets. Do you want to know what a majority of those are? A majority of these are some random fucking people being like, this person is selling a scam. Anyway, you should check out my VTuber growth guide. So, chat, this guy, I feel like we've kind of beat him into the fucking dirt. Why don't we take a look at these fuckwits who are also trying to give VTuber growth guides? And why don't we also talk about something that's kind of a problem. Like a really big problem that people don't get, don't really understand. Alright? Oh, so chat, how are you guys doing while I go and find the first one? Let's see here. Oh, that's a video. I don't want to do that. So, when going through the quote tweets, you have stuff like this person who has, I would like to remind people that I have made a full 20-minute breakdown of how you can get started as a VTuber on YouTube, and am more than willing to help out / answer any questions of people free of charge. Yeah, so, can't watch the video. Probably a bad idea. Let's see. I make free videos on how to improve small aspects of your streams like this one from April. Why are these all videos? What a saint. I know, right? God, can I get like non... Can I get non... Fucking... Oh, this is funny. Apparently from the VTuber guide itself, this one. Some people put screenshots in the quote tweets. I won't beat around the bush, let's just fire the sauce out at maximum voltage? The fuck does... Okay, whatever. Do 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 do. God, I'm about to start clicking on the fucking... Ah, here we go. Please tell me that these are not... They are videos. They are. Ooh, stop being videos! Chat, I'm about to just start watching the videos. I did not preemptively grab them, I just saw a bunch of these people being fucking whack. Damn, there's some people like this too. Hey, I'm a VTuber with more followers than stated here. Here's some advice for 0 USD. Never take advice about success from someone who isn't successful. Yes, that is extremely true. That is absolutely true. You know, why don't I just fucking touch on that instead? Whatever. All right, chat. This was gonna be my fucking point after reading a few of them, but okay. These guides, they're not good guides. None of them are. Not a single one. All these VTubers who make like the fucking how to grow as a VTuber things, videos, etc. They're never good advice. They're usually the same generic slop over and over again. Is it a scam or a hustle? That line is very blurry. So, I don't know. Here's something that a lot of people should keep in mind when they are watching these guide videos. The person who makes the guide, why are they successful? If the answer is because they make guides, they are a failure. They are not successful. They grew because they kept making these slop guides that people just keep following and put themselves in a shitty hole. They aren't successful creators. Sounds like a pyramid scheme? Yeah. It essentially is. Scam? I stole money from a grandma, or hustle? I outsmarted the bank? No. The failed teacher? No, every single one of these fucking guides do the same thing where they grow off of making guides and will just say them generic shit like, hey, you should do... Oh, let's see. What's a good example off of memory from fucking guides that I've seen? You should grow your audience by talking a lot. Wow, that's helpful. God, let's just go through these fucking guide videos, okay? Maybe we can talk a little bit more if we just watch these. I could point it out more off of this, all right? Hey, what's up? Hello. So, I will also state this. Everything I'm going to say is about the actual content and not the people, okay? Not the people. The people themselves, I don't know. I don't know. Like, some people, I guess, they want to be helpful, but other people, I don't fucking know, man. It's hard to judge. Grow your audience by making them eat more works every time. Yeah, chat, go make sure you eat food. Make sure you eat food. All right. Also, every single thing that I'm going to show on the stream here as well is from a quote tweet of this tweet, this original tweet, all right? If people are upset that I'm making comments on their guide, I'm just saying, hey, you put your guide here as a replacement for this guide. So if your guide is shit, it should be called out too. If you're calling out this person, all right? You can't have your cake and eat it too. So let's see. This is the first, this one is the first guide that I saw in here. From Bolts the Mechanic here. All right. Let's see.
Is it easy to grow and be a successful YouTuber? Well, as someone who used to co-own a channel that has over 65,000 subscribers with millions of views, no, it's not. But does growing a YouTube channel as a YouTuber make it any easier? Well, I think it's safe to say the majority of VTubers see their growth on platforms like Twitch. There are a growing number of talents that are looking to expand their content
turn that
on
off.
platforms like YouTube, which makes sense on paper. However, it feels like VTubers have a particularly hard time growing on YouTube. Granted, I managed to reach a point of consistent growth on this channel through a lot of experimentation with different forms of content for about 6 to 8 months. So I thought it'd be fun to share some of those experiences in video form, point out what I learned on my journey, and maybe share 5 major steps that can help other creators grow on this platform. But first, hi, I'm Bolts the Mechanic. I'm a retro mechanic VTuber, and I've been streaming for about a year and a half. I started way back in February of 2023 without any real sense of direction for what kind of streamer I wanted to be, which is why I ended up taking a break in the fall of 2023 in order to reevaluate myself. For about a month, I didn't stream on Twitch and started looking for other content outlets. I gravitated towards YouTube for 2 reasons. First, in a past life before I was a VTuber, I was a YouTuber.
All right. Grow your audience by making more guides on how to grow your audience. Yeah, Danny Jake, that's kind of my point.
We made documentary-style videos talking about the anime dubbing industry of all things, breaking down its issues, highlighting fun facts, and myth-busting a lot of misconceptions. The channel
I think I've seen that channel.
Videos just weren't really being shared by the YouTube algorithm anymore, and we just couldn't really adapt at the time due to other obligations.
Point number 1. Let me explain something. I feel like this is something that people don't get. A lot of people don't get this. All right? Chat. The YouTube algorithm. Okay. Here's a tip. Anytime you hear the words the YouTube algorithm in a sentence, replace the word algorithm with audience. And suddenly, everything makes a lot more sense. It's not the algorithm. It is the audience who stopped watching. Granted, there are absolutely times where a platform like YouTube has shadow banned people and stopped recommending people. However, that is not the case a lot of the time. Some people just unironically fell off, didn't grow with the time. Because the algorithm is the audience. All right?
I did learn a lot about what it meant to be a YouTuber from that channel and decided to carry over what I knew about the platform. The second reason I focused on YouTube was because I ended up coming across 2 VTubers who seemed to be growing almost exclusively from YouTube at the time, Rin Penrose and Punkalope. Unlike a lot...
I already know where this is going. The second you said those 2 names, the fucking second you said those 2 names, make YouTube shorts. This is gonna be a thing on making YouTube shorts, isn't it? Like, all right, here's another little tip. The shorts meta, yes. Let me explain something. On paper, you will see large growth from shorts. If you are a YouTube streamer, okay, your shorts will almost never, like a very, very minor percentage of people who watch your shorts will go to your streams. You, at that point, are a shorts creator. You are not a fucking normal streamer. I don't do shorts, jeans only. I don't care if it's 110 degrees. Real, same. The fucking shorts meta does not actually work for like real growth. Your sub count might be high, your fucking shorts might get millions of views, but yourself, your CCV will look so bad compared to your actual channel because people aren't there at that point to watch you. They're there to consume your shorts. That's all. Simple as. That's why, like, you can make shorts. You just need to be careful. Because if you do it in any wrong way, none of that will transfer to any of your normal content. If you make skits and shit, that will not really transfer anything to your normal streams. But let's continue.
Clip compilations from their streams. These two were putting out fast-paced, scripted short-form content that was getting hundreds of thousands to millions of views.
My
This is
point.
a direction I didn't really see a lot of other people taking, and I thought studying them would help me find my formula for success. I picked content that I was experienced in and that fulfilled a niche. I'm a retro mechanic who collects and streams retro games, so I wrote scripts that revolved around retro media. My goal was to be as informative and fast-paced as possible, working extra hours at my freelance job so I could hire editors that could match the style I was going for. If I had to sum up that style in a sentence, I'd say my videos are like what would happen.
Hot take. You should not hire editors unless you literally don't have the time. That is a hot take really quick. Like, if you have time, you should learn how to edit yourself. Okay? Like, that will save you so much money. Plus, you can also make your content to, like, what you want instead of having to rely on somebody else to make the content and, I guess, assume what you might want. Again, specifically, this applies to people who don't have, or like who do have time. Like if you have time, edit yourself. Do not hire someone else to edit for you. Learn the skill. It's not as hard as people make it out to be. It is what I class as a technical skill, which, so creative skill, you have artists, you have like 3D modelers, not live 2D riggers. Like you have, artists, 3D modelers, singers, dancers, you have shit like that. With fucking the other side, you have the technical skills. So video editing, live 2D rigging, anything where all you have to really do is use your mouse to click a button. That you and anyone else should be able to learn just fine.
Happen if you smashed a digital gaming video with a fraction of Chibi Doki's chaotic energy. It took a while, but those videos slowly started gaining traction, with a few videos hitting beyond quadruple digit viewership, which isn't super common in this sphere. Not every video
If you know how to play the shorts algorithm, it is extremely easy to do that.
was a hit, though. I actually took some videos down and re-uploaded them with better thumbnails. For others, I just needed to accept.
Motherfucker, they're shorts. Here's another tip. If you are on your phone and you upload a short, you can actually choose the thumbnail of the short, which is weird. But that is something that you can do on your phone. You can't do it on desktop for whatever reason, but you can do it on your phone.
The fact that YouTube wasn't going to like them. I'm still adjusting to different algorithm changes that YouTube doesn't always tell you about, and I have failed to reach the point where I can just
Remember that thing I said earlier about algorithm?
put out a video about anything and just expect it to gain the bare minimum amount of viewership that I want it to. None of this is helped by the fact that my channel, despite having accumulated over 3 million views at the time of this recording, still isn't monetized. And I'm not even close to getting YouTube partnership yet. That might sound strange, but it all comes down to how YouTube looks at your content, what kind of content it wants on the platform, and what it expects from you as a creator. In order to be eligible for monetization on YouTube, you need 4,000 public watch hours from long-form videos.
Yeah.
The thing is, the way that YouTube counts a view and how they count a watch hour is very different.
No
if
shit.
people engage with a video for a certain amount of time, then YouTube will count that engagement as
Oh
a view.
God, please don't
They
tell
will
me they're
also
gonna...
separately calculate how
Why is he
long
making a
someone
guide then? Yeah, that's a great fucking point. Why are you making a guide?
actually stayed to watch the video. For example, I did a video on the VTuber industry that accumulated about 4,500 views. However, most people only watch the first 30 seconds of that video before clicking off. So even though there are thousands of views on that video, the actual calculation of how many hours the video accumulated is closer to 100 hours, a far cry from the number that I need to monetize. But how can that be? Well, let's say you have a video that gets 10,000 views, but your YouTube analytics say that people only watch the first minute of it. That means the video only actually accrued 10,000 minutes of watch time. Divide 10,000 minutes by 60 so you can...
Hold on.
How can that be? Closer to 100 hours. A far cry from the number that you need to monetize. But how can that be? Well, let's say you have a video that gets 10,000 views, but your YouTube analytics say that people only watch the first minute of it. That means the video only actually accrued 10,000 minutes of watch time. Divide 10,000 minutes by 60 so you can convert them into hours.
Means you had a great thumbnail, but the video wasn't interesting. Yes. Thank you, Sensoka.
And what you're left with is a total of 167 hours. Well, what about YouTube Shorts? YouTube wants your channel to go viral through YouTube Shorts in order for you to qualify for monetization. And to be fair, I do think it's easier for a short to pop off compared to a long-form video. YouTube is counting short views, not watch hours, since a short can only really be 60 seconds long at most. The problem with getting monetization through YouTube Shorts is that they increased the cap for monetization to 3 million. And they expect you to reach that within the span of 3 months. I was literally 200,000 short views away from hitting that cap thanks to my viral Rosalina video before it ended up resetting. Now I have to start all over again. Even recreating the same conditions as the first video hasn't really given me similar results. I think it's fair to come to the conclusion that it is just naturally harder to grow on YouTube as a VTuber. And a lot of that has to do with the type of content that is typically associated with VTuber.
Okay, so we are 5 minutes in. We are 5 minutes in, and I'm just gonna just pointing this out. This person's tweet, if I read it out loud here, I would like to remind people that I made a full 20-minute breakdown of how you can get started as a VTuber on YouTube, and am more willing to help out / answer any question people have free of charge. Okay. Listen. When we're 5 minutes into the video and you haven't even started to give advice, there's a problem. Your video is too long already. You are not breaking this down at all. You're wasting people's time. Holy shit. What do they bring to the table? Exactly. What is your content? I can see why you didn't get many views. Sounds less like a guide and more like a rant. Yeah. Is he getting paid by the vowel?
Paired alongside the average YouTuber audience expectations.
Holy shit.
Grew on Twitch, so even if you have some rant...
I'm done. Your advice is stupid. You are fucking stupid and incompetent if you actually think that's real. Oh my god. Okay, I was being nice. I was being fucking nice, but what? What?
The same conditions as the first viral video hasn't really given me similar results. I think it's fair to come to the conclusion that it is just naturally harder to grow on YouTube as a VTuber. And a lot of that has to do with both the type of content that is typically associated with VTubers, paired alongside the average YouTuber audience expectations. VTubing grew on...
VTubing grew on Twitch, and you have the audacity to put Hololive there, the YouTube company. Are you fucking dense? Everything you have said is invalid. No wonder you're not fucking monetized. You have no fucking clue what you're talking about. The fact that you co-ran a channel, the other person probably was the one actually running it. And you are piggybacking off of that fact. Holy shit. I love the V-Twitchers. I'm sorry. This has been a fucking peeve with me with how people perceive Twitch. Whew. Sekigema, I'm sure in a few minutes he'll tell us all to grow by making tweets referring to your own video on other people's tweets. I'm sure we can get more videos if we put it on 1.5. Let's put it on 1.5. That fucking infuriates me. Holy shit. There's no way you really just said that VTubing took off because they were on Twitch. Whew. How are you finding the video? Let's continue.
On Twitch. So even if you have some random person log on to the website for the first time, it's not going to take long for them to come across other VTubers and get a sense of, oh, this is the kind of content that I should see on this platform. Things have gotten better compared to 5 years ago, but I don't expect your average YouTube watcher to know what a VTuber is. VTubing is not synonymous that much with the YouTube platform, and therefore, even if you...
You put Gargura there. Chat. So far, as you can see, these guide videos are pretty fucking competent. Let's keep going.
Create content that could appeal to a general audience, integrating that content alongside a VTuber model might throw people off. I think that's why a lot of the really successful VTubers on YouTube are those that have already gained success through other avenues, have huge company backings, or create content that specifically appeals to VTuber fans, like VTuber news clip. A VTuber model might throw people off. I think that's why a lot of the really successful VTubers on YouTube are those that have already gained success through other avenues, have huge company.
The VTubers who have I cannot take this person seriously. The VTubers who have grown on YouTube they have big company backings. You put VShojo there, the Twitch company. Oh my god. Where it's a collective of indies who already grew off of Twitch. Holy shit.
Backings, or create content that specifically appeals to VTuber fans, like VTuber news, clip compilations, or tutorials about how to grow as a VTuber.
Repeat that.
A lot of the really successful VTubers on YouTube are those that have already gained success through other avenues, have huge company backings, or create content that specifically appeals to VTuber fans, like VTuber news, clip compilations, or tutorials about how to grow as a VTuber.
Finally, time to learn how to become a pro male VTuber.
Appeals to VTuber fans, like
things that appeal to VTuber fans. Let's listen to that again.
VTuber news, clip compilations, or tutorials about how to grow as a VTuber.
You know what really appeals to VTuber fans? Tutorials on how to grow as a VTuber.
I'm gonna have very complicated feelings if this video or tutorials about how to grow as a VTuber. You know, I just realized I'm gonna have very complicated feelings if this video pops off. I'll save that for my therapist. This is all pure conjecture, of course. I only bring this up to offer a possible explanation for why varied VTuber content on YouTube isn't as prevalent as you might see on Twitch. But I'm also bringing this up as justification for why I'm making this video.
Cute anime woman, for real.
For a YouTube channel that
was that a
integrates
joke?
some kind
I
of
guess.
drawn avatar has certainly begun to grow in the past couple of years. So I would counter-argue that now is probably the ideal time to capitalize on that market. And I want to help.
Oh my god.
At no point am I going to say I am an expert on this platform.
Okay. Never, ever join something off the basis of capitalizing on a market. Do it because you want to. That is fucking absurd, to me at least. Do not do that. It is, you should not treat this as a fucking capitalize on a market. 7 minutes, I'll never get back from this video. I'm not an expert on this platform at more than halfway through the video because you want to make money.
But I do think I know a little bit more than most about how this platform works.
Clearly you don't.
Or, at the very least, I think I give off that impression, which is why so many friends have
At the very least, you give off that impression. That is the problem with so many fucking people who take advice from other people. You know, let me explain to you who you should be taking advice from. Take it from the legitimate, large content creators that have made it as entertainers. You see Pippa give a fucking guide, you take that goddamn advice. You see a Hololive member give advice, take that fucking advice. You see What's It Fuck over here giving a YouTube tutorial on how to grow? No. Because you seem like you know? No. Fuck off. Fuck right off. Holy shit.
out to me
Pippa made a guide. Can we watch that next? That is like a several hour thing because she did it as a stream. Maybe we can do it later in the week.
Let me break down a few general rules to keep in mind about
I would not mind doing that.
How to present your content and what to be on the lookout for so that
There's also another thing with Pippa's guide. It's not even that I 100% agree with Pippa's guide either, obviously. But here's the thing. What you should never do, ever, as a content creator, this does not just apply to VTubers. What you should never fucking do as a content creator is say or follow any one single person's advice. Never do that. Always do your research. Do not just look for shortcuts on it either. Do legitimate fucking research on what you want to do as a creator. What do you want your content to be? 7 minutes in and only now chapters. Yeah. The title and thumbnail get people to click. First 5 seconds get them to stay. Rest of the video gets them to come back. Yes, that is something that is extremely important for videos. If they're not growing themselves, how could anyone actually take their advice on growth? I don't know. I don't fucking know. A lot of these guides are like this, where it's some fucking... Now, this is gonna sound really bad, okay? But at least at the bare minimum, I could say that I am also in the same boat of being a really small creator. I am a very small creator by actual creator standpoint, all right? 2K subs, that is not a lot in the grand scheme of shit. That is very small, okay? Who the fuck are these people and who do they think they are with such low fucking numbers claiming to be some gurus about how to grow? It's actually ridiculous to me, all right? That's what I'm so just bewildered by. How can you possibly straight-faced give advice when you yourself aren't big? Wait, I can't just consume growth guide slop? Yeah, like, money? If you want to make money as a content creator, and that is your first thought, that is your only thought, you just want to make money, fuck yourself. Flat out. That is not what I think you should do as a creator. Do not ever go into content creation thinking, I want to make a lot of money. You should go into it first hand thinking, I want to be a creator to make content for people so they can enjoy the content. That's what you should do. Do not go into it looking for fucking money. If you wanted money, let me tell you, it is so much easier if you just fucking went out and got a normal job. I like the guys that are like, I don't know anything about X, but here's what you should do to be good at X. I enjoy making enjoyable content. That is the thought process you should use. Yes, edit. That exactly is what you should be using when you're being a content creator. Never think about it for the money. Obviously, if it's your only source of income, you have to, in a way, think about money, but that won't help you actually grow as a creator who's happy with the work you're doing. If you want to grow very fast as a creator, let me tell you, it's easy. Here's the tricks. Here's the shortcuts, guys. Number 1, if you're a male VTuber, you only have 2 avenues. Become a boyfriend experience streamer, where you grab all the Fujo baiters who will lust over you, you know, you with those horny 15-year-old girls, go you, who steal their parents' credit cards and give you plenty of donos and file your merch. Or you could just become a drama channel, where you just make a bunch of different things on all these different drama things happening within the sphere. Oh my god, where everybody comes to you to flock to because they feel like watching bad things, I guess. Which way, Western man? Exactly. So yeah, if you're a male VTuber, those are your only options. I mean, you can go tactical, but let's also be real. How big are the male tactical VTubers? Spoiler, not very. Not sustainable enough to live off of, might I say. Seki's missing out on the femboy meta. Oh, you could go femboy meta, but here's the thing, that still technically goes under the BFE, because a lot of the time when people are doing femboy stuff, it just goes into BFE. Every time. And like, what's the yaoi baiting? Yaoi baiting is another thing that like hardcore gets people. Make the content you want to watch seems to make a lot of sense for me. It's how I started approaching my projects. It's how I got more work than time. Yeah, yes. Sensoka, yeah. I think that personally, you should always, God, I need my fucking glasses, sorry. Ugh. Struggling to read. I think that personally, you should also enjoy whatever unhinged shit you're doing more than you enjoy thinking about money or numbers. If you can't entertain yourself, how can you entertain others? Yeah, the audience will always tell if you're not enjoying yourself. It's very obvious. Then there are those big content creators that decide to do it for the money by scamming their audience. Oh yeah, of course. You're gonna have a lot of bad apples like that. There's a difference between Fujo bait and yaoi bait. So Fujoshis are the girls who, or even guys, I guess, who are into yaoi. Fujo bait means that you are baiting the girls into watching your shit. Yaoi bait is more so you are on stream with another guy and acting gay with each other. That's what that is. A month ago, I overheard some teen saying I made some edits, and he said, and I quote, "I'll be earning money soon." Jesus Christ. The best creators put passion behind their creations. Yes. Only tactical tubers I know are you and Newt. Yeah, I'm not tactical. I am not a tactical tuber. I am so far from a tactical tuber. I don't know shit about anything tactical, nor do, and I'll be real, that's not my thing. That community and a lot of people, that's not my thing. I saw you play it once, so that's more than anything else. My God. I'm not personally a fan of tactical stuff. I'm like tactical VTubing stuff. That's not my area. My area is more like the chaos. Peeba's a great example. Honestly, the people that I enjoy the most are like the Kapipis. Damn, Seki hates Newt. Yeah, I fucking hate Newt, dude. Absolutely hate Newt. Gets fucking random DM. Anyway, let's continue with the fucking video. It's...
At the very least, you can expand what content works best for you. So
I think Newt mentioned realizing he didn't want to force himself into only tactical, just like a flavor. Yes, so I know Newt is stepping more away from tactical right now as well. It's just, I don't know. It's me looking from an outside perspective at the audience that I see for tactical. Not really the audience that I would want to curate towards myself. If that makes sense to you guys. I hope that makes sense. I just want people who enjoy fucking chaos and shit posting, who enjoy even like just VTubers, anime, and like, cause that's the shit I enjoy. So, you know.
Get out your pen and paper, everybody. It's time for a lesson with Bolts the Mechanic.
All right,
Number
sure.
1,
Pen and
make
paper.
A separate VOD channel if you really need to.
You're retarded. Oh. Okay. Give me your reasoning.
Stop uploading VODs of your Twitch streams to YouTube, or, to be more specific, do not upload your VODs to what you consider to be your main YouTube channel. I can definitely see the benefit in having a specific place dedicated for your fans to go and watch your old videos. However, these VODs are the antithesis to the type of content that YouTube wants to see on the platform. You could put out an amazing video or short that gets thousands upon thousands of views, but if the next video you put out is an unedited VOD, I guarantee you it's going to nerf any growth that you would have seen. VODs are too long, generally have a lot of dead space, and risk losing people's attention right away. It's better if you have your main channel dedicated to more edited, curated content that highlights the main appeal of your channel.
Okay.
More on that later.
That point itself is fair. However, I'll be 100% honest with you. Being a VTuber on YouTube. Okay. Gamer. This is supposed to be a guide on growing as a VTuber on YouTube. I hope to fuck you don't mean that you are a Twitch streamer. How do you also just grow a separate YouTube channel? My God. VOD channel for YouTube. If you are on YouTube, you have the live tab. Which, contrary to popular belief, because this is also something that I've heard a lot, I'll explain something. YouTube has 3 categories on how it recommends content. It has your live streams, it has your YouTube videos, and it has your YouTube shorts. That is what it has. Now, what he said isn't wrong. You should not upload VODs to your main channel because those videos are all in the same pool. If you put a VOD, if you upload a VOD, it will be a video. However, if you're already fucking streaming on YouTube, you have the tab separate already, so you don't need to worry about it. If you're streaming on Twitch and want to make a YouTube highlight channel, that's what you should do. I'll be real. I don't think you should ever make a VOD channel. Most of the time when people stream on Twitch, and this is Oh, no, actually, full offense. A lot of the streamers on Twitch do things that are for shock value to get an audience pulled closer to them. So you're going to have a lot of times where you're going to have dirt dug up on you if you have that shit archived. If you want to dip into YouTube from just doing Twitch, wouldn't it be better to just start multi-streaming? Yeah. You should just multi-stream, like Edit just said. You should never make a VOD channel. Just actually don't make a VOD channel. And you should also make sure that you comply with both rules of each platform. And, you know, I'll be real, it's not too hard. However, with the way Twitch has been recently, it might be a little harder. Let's see. YouTube nowadays is just a chance the algorithm is messed up. You can make funny interactive video and get 2 views. Someone steals it and gets 1 million views. Am I wrong or right? You are kind of wrong. It's not entirely wrong there. However, you have to show YouTube that people will watch your thing. YouTube is about, like, video uploading. It's about consistency. The rate at which you upload, the length of your content, and the amount of people who are clicking on it and watch time. It's a lot of factors. It's a fuck ton of factors. Now, can somebody steal your shit, re-upload it, and get a bunch of views? Yes, that totally can happen. You, yourself, are completely entitled to call the person out on it. Make it well known that somebody stole your shit and got a bunch of views. You'll probably, if you post that to Twitter, you'll probably get support off that. However, that's not the whole, like, picture. You should not judge off of certain cases. It's just really hard to define the YouTube algo. It's always a fucking algo that people use reasons for, but I don't think he's wrong entirely. Yeah, no, this point, not wrong.
Number 2, always be wary of your numbers. Unless you're lucky, there's a chance that your channel isn't going to pop off right away. It took me a couple of different video uploads before I reached a semi-stable place on the platform, and I needed to experiment to do that. This meant uploading content with different minor variables like video length and upload time. Then seeing how those minor variables affect. Is it easy to grow and be a successful YouTuber? Well, as someone who
oh god, I accidentally went all the way back.
Channel, I can definitely see the benefit in having a specific content and thousands of views. But if the next video if you have your main channel.
Oops.
Number 2, always be wary of your numbers.
Accidentally hit Control Aerospace. Oops.
Right away. It took me a couple of different video uploads before I reached a semi.
Here's also another advice. Never, ever, 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 ever rely on going viral, because every single person who has gone viral, unless they absolutely are prepared and ready to capitalize on it, they are never, like, really successful. They get an initial boost, and then they fall the fuck off because they never made that viral content ever again. Or anything close to it. Numbers, yeah.
And I needed to experiment to do that. This meant uploading content with different minor variables like video length and upload time. Then seeing how those... To do that. This meant uploading content with different minor variables like video length and upload time.
This. Okay. Chat. Here's something interesting. People don't know this, but the time you upload your video doesn't actually matter. This right here is so unreliable because you have to factor in the fact that there are people who live all over the world. Why is there an SDS page gel on screen? Oh, uh-huh. A what? Have you seen the game called Until Dawn remake? I have not seen the remake. Also, numbers. Okay, I can't say that this is entirely wrong either. You should be wary of your numbers, yes. However, Don't get desperate. I will say that. Do not get desperate. Your content will suffer and you will start making shit that you do not want to do. Don't go schizo. Yeah, do not schizo out about numbers.
Then seeing how those minor variables affected my channel's performance in real time. I want everybody who is at least remotely curious about what I'm talking about to immediately pause this video and download the YouTube Studio app onto your phone. When you make a YouTube channel, YouTube Studio is basic.
Or you can just, I mean, like, yeah, I do agree you should have it, but you could also just go to the desktop version, you know?
Channel's backdoor. It allows you to gauge things like audience retention, audience demographics, in what ways your YouTube videos are being
96,000 views. Let's see. Yeah, and here's kind of the thing I'm talking about. You aren't getting the numbers off of making shorts as your subscriber count would fucking show. And that's the same for me. I made shorts. I grew in sub number. That doesn't fucking translate over to your actual viewers. That's part of the reason why I just kind of stopped making shorts. Because I'm like, this is so fucking not helpful.
circulated.
Number fixation will definitely mess up your mind and content. You shouldn't be fixated on it, but you should still absolutely pay attention to it. It is important. Anyone here from shorts? Probably fucking not. I doubt anyone who watches me came from shorts. I know a lot of people came from the Pippa raid. I know a lot of people have come from me collabing with others. But most of the time it's like general recommendation, me being friends with other people. It's not shorts. It is literally not shorts.
Viewership on the subscription pages, as well as the YouTube Studio app on my desktop, tend to lag behind the actual viewership numbers. But on my phone, I can actually gauge the viewership increase in real time by the minute.
To be fair, you discovered Rhyme through shorts, and you are in the very, very small 0.01%.
Other apps you can utilize in order
There's
to
exceptions. However, the vast majority will not come from a short. I just found Seki randomly searching by a completely different VTuber. Yeah, he's a minority. Yep.
Performing well, consider testing out different upload times. Every channel has a period of time where viewership is at its most dense. You can generally find that information in your YouTube Studio.
Like I said before, don't even listen to that fact. I found him in a worse way, don't worry. Yeah, Dogiwara came up to me like as if I was a fucking citizen in Chicago or something. Just imagine, right? You're walking around. You're walking around, okay? You're going around a convention. All of a sudden, a fucking black dude goes up to you super fast and basically like rushes you. And then all of a sudden pauses and say, hey, you're Sekigema. You're that guy that does collabs a lot, right? And I'm like, this motherfucker. Awkwardly having to stand there like, yeah, I'm that guy. And then he forces me to fucking add him on Discord. My God. Shorts work better for Twitch users? I'd say yes. I will also point this out. Shorts only work better for Twitch users if the short is a clip and not a skit. Do not upload skit shorts if you want to grow as a streamer. It won't work. It just does not work. It does not impact your CCV at fucking all. Skits will not work.
A good place to start would be uploading.
And if you do want to make skits, don't fucking use those numbers or pay attention to those numbers for anything else in your content life.
An hour or two before viewership is at its most dense. If you learn that people are clicking off your videos after the first few seconds, maybe start a video with something more attention grabbing. Or if your video just isn't being shared in the YouTube feed, consider checking your title, tags, and thumbnails. Those things can have an effect.
So here's some things that I've noticed personally that have an effect on YouTube Shorts. If, again, you want to make shorts. All right, well, let's go here. let's go. Actually, I have a great idea. Chat, why don't we go to Bags? Let's go to Bags channel. Since we have examples of shorts that I have made. All right. So let's see here. What's our good one?
The Resident Evil 5 was the ultimate racist dream of going.
Okay. Things I've noticed for YouTube shorts. Number one, you should never ever have a even millisecond of downtime in your short. Like at no point should the audio level be 0. I've noticed that is a factor in YouTube sharing it. Just ignore numbers and focus on the people in chat. Yeah. Make skits if you want to make a skit for fun. Yeah. So do not ever leave it silent on the short. The time range I noticed that works really well. 30 to 35 seconds I notice gets the most traction. So that is a good time to have a short. It's super weird, but understandable. Make sure your short has subtitles. Because I feel like a lot of people who watch shorts generally need something moving in front of their eyes. Is it fair to say that shorts are for zoomer edits? Not entirely, because you have people like Pirate Software, where it's not super flashy. They just have subtitles and what they're talking about, and that's all they have. It just needs to be engaging. For example,
The Resident Evil 5 was the ultimate racist dream of going to Africa and finding a cute brown lady. Oh my god. When Resident Evil 5 came out, all the fucking people bitching and saying it was racist because you were in Africa and you're killing black people. It's like, you're in Africa. Yeah, the zombies are black. There's been 4 games where they weren't. That's when you went to Spain and shot multiple era stereotypes of them. No one cared. Yeah, it's like they didn't care, but once it was Africa, it was bad. And you know what? If you went to Africa and you didn't have any black zombies, they would have bitched about that too. They would have been mad either way.
other things that you should never ever do when making a short: do not have an end screen. What YouTube likes to do is recommend your video more if it has over a 100% viewer retention. If you have that end screen, it will not push your shit more because people will scroll away the second they see your end screen. People put end screens on shorts? Yes, they do. Let me show you an example. Actually, I think I can just go to my own channel. Hold on. I've actually done it. I know Tenma actually has had those. Maybe this one? Oh, the mask. No, not that one. What fucking short have I done it to? Damn, old Seki. Yeah. I can't remember what short I've done it to. Oh god, maybe the super old one. By the way, apparently... No. Okay, I don't fucking know. Maybe a recent one? Was it on the Pippa pranked one? No, it wasn't. Okay, fuck. Tenma Maemi. Alright, Tenmer.
Wow.
Oh? Oh, yeah, here. Okay.
You forget to say nya at the end of the sentence, madam. I don't know.
This. Don't do this. Do not do this. This will make your thing be pushed less because God, that's even like 4 seconds off. It is not a 100% viewer retention, so YouTube will see that they are not fully watching your shit, and because of how shorts is and how shorts are, and how like they want people engaged, and the most successful shorts have over a 100% audience retention. If it continues to stay with that over 100% audience retention, it'll keep being shared to more and more people. Also, you can link the full video on shorts and mobile. Yes, you can. Yes, that is something that you can absolutely do. But yeah, do not do that. Don't do that. Anyway, let's just fucking continue.
Video performs even after it's been
This triggers the viewer to swipe off. Exactly. Never, ever, with a short, make the viewer want to swipe off. That is dangerous and how you get an unsuccessful short.
uploaded. So if something isn't immediately performing well within the expectations of the video type, it's worth trying a couple of different options to see.
Another thing to point out with YouTube Shorts, the time of day does not matter when uploading it. What it does is sometime within 24 hours of uploading it, it will share it. You don't know when, but within 24 hours, it will start sharing it to people at a slight amount of insanity so they can't full comprehend and we have to watch again. Yeah, that's also another good way to do it.
Viewership projections. Number 3, don't upload a video naked. Speaking of performing within expectations.
No shit! What? Like those interactive ads that are fun, but the second it stops and says download now, I break speed run for pressing escape every time. Yeah.
It's important to note the bare minimum that YouTube wants you to keep in mind regarding shorts and long-form videos, such as title, thumbnail, descriptions, and hashtags. When it comes to thumbnails, you want something engaging and eye-catching. For long-form videos, it doesn't always have to be original artwork, but it also probably shouldn't be a random screenshot from the video itself. Fiddle
Yeah.
around with Photoshop or other
Oh,
photo
that's
editing
what they
apps
mean by
first.
naked.
Get something
Okay.
eye-catching and add some text that acts as a good contrast to whatever image you're displaying. The way I like to see it is treat your thumbnails like you would a bulletin board you see alongside the freeway as you're driving 100 miles an hour.
This is
When
fair.
you're driving that fast, you only have a split second to recognize a billboard, which means it needs to be eye-catching enough to grab your attention and stick with you while your brain is already processing so much information.
End screen means end of the video, so they have no incentive to keep watching those last few seconds. Yep. And if you have it so it just abruptly cuts off, it cycles the video again, so you are actually getting over 100% viewer watch.
Same goes for the video title. Generally, the fewer words, the better.
That is kind of what I've been doing with the shorts I've been making for bags. I've been trying to make it so people do want to watch it for the whole thing and is something that can be cycled. You know, I mean, that's what you should do in general, but I'm trying to make his shorts fucking good and pop-offable, you know?
If you give away everything in the title, then there's no reason to click on the video. Ask a question or allude to something relevant that relates to what the video is about.
You don't have to hard clickbait, but clickbait in general is something you might want to consider.
YouTube Shorts are a little bit trickier in that regard because at the time of this video, you cannot upload a custom thumbnail to a YouTube short.
You can't upload a custom thumbnail, however, you can choose a snippet within... Let's see if he says that.
It has to be a screenshot from your video, which you can technically select freely, but only if you specifically upload the short from your phone, which means that if you edited a whole short on your desktop, you have to do your best to get the thing on your phone and specifically upload it to your account.
That's actually not that difficult. So something that you can actually do is you could just use fucking Discord for this. Upload the short to a random Discord channel in a server that you have by yourself, and then download it on your phone and then upload it to YouTube. Are we learning how to do shorts? I'm confused. No, we're just watching this fucking guide on how to be a VTuber.
In fact, it's really dumb that YouTube pretty much encourages you to upload YouTube shorts strictly from your phone, because it also doesn't allow you to update or add all of the necessary bells and whistles to your short from your phone until after the video is already uploaded.
False. So what you can... And yes, I'm not defending YouTube. This is fucking stupid. But you can upload it on your phone, not post it. It'll stay in a draft. Then after you select the thumbnail on your phone, you could go to desktop to then do all the changes that you need to do. It's convoluted. It's stupid. That's why I don't even bother. But
You can't upload a description, you can't add tags, you can't add it to a playlist, etc. For the love of God, YouTube, you've been pushing YouTube Shorts for a few years now and your mobile interface is still garbage. Fix it now! Okay, my head hurts. Sorry, that was really bothering me for like months and I think I was just holding that in for a little bit too long. My suggestion is that if you're going to upload a YouTube short, do it from your phone, so that way you can custom select your thumbnail, but don't make it a public video. In fact, I would even go so far as to say that when editing your video, try to have a frame in mind that you think would make a good thumbnail. Make a scheduled upload on your phone, and then go to your desktop to add all the necessary bells and whistles.
Again, you don't even need to make it a scheduled thing. If you just don't click publish, it won't fucking publish the video. It'll be a draft.
Your short before it officially goes live. As for what those bells and whistles are, you want to have a
never ever use scheduling for that because it'll still appear on your channel because it's technically out but not.
Description that's at least 1 or 2 sentences
God.
long. You want to have links to your social media.
No, you don't. For shorts, no, you do not. You do not want any of these things. What works is having keywords in your description. I noticed this when looking at like Rin Penrose, her old short. She had a very specific line, knowing that you gotta hop through all those hoops for just like 30-second video. Yeah, it's not worth it most of the time. It's really not worth it. Thumbnail doesn't fucking actually matter with shorts because most of the time people are watching shorts from the shorts feed, which is just people scrolling through. No one's gonna be fucking on the home page clicking on your short unless they're insane or like fucking 12. Like
media as well as credit any sources that you might have used in the video. Then add hashtags at the end of the description. YouTube will prioritize the 3 most relevant, but it's good to have somewhere between maybe 3 to 8 hashtags in the description.
no, do not do that. Don't fucking do that. Where you want the short hashtags is in the title, and you do not want many. You want maybe 2 or 3. Do not put fucking hashtags in the description. It will not help your reach. Actually, what it'll do is it'll decrease your reach because what YouTube is doing is grabbing those different hashtags and think of it like a filter on a website. Let's see. Example, weird example, but an example. Let's go to nhentai. So, let's say, right? Let's say you are grabbing the tag for chat. Give me some tags. Give me some tags that you would see normally on the website, right? Hello, Puck Puck. This will make a lot of sense in a second, okay? Edit. They said hentai ones. Oh, NTR? Oh, boy. Okay, yeah, we'll start with NTR, all right? You put a hashtag for NTR on nhentai. Well, you're now shown all of the things for NTR. You add another tag. Let's say, I don't know, fucking big-breasted, whatever. Now, all of a sudden, your pool gets smaller. The results shrink. So now you have big-breasted and NTR. Now, you start adding more and more, that search result gets smaller and smaller for the number, the more tags you add. That's the same thing that happens to an audience. Adding more tags does not mean that you are going to hit multiple markets. What it's doing is it is going to minimize your reach by having more people. The only people it'll recommend it to are the people who are looking for those specific things that you put as tags. So again, do not put a lot of tags. It will not work. It is not a good idea. The reach is very specific. Exactly. You are making your reach more and more specific, which in turn will make it so less and less people see your shit. That was a very complicated and long way to say that, but yeah, you get the point. Don't do that.
Those hashtags in the title of your video. But I've seen success from videos that both have and don't have hashtags in the title, so I'm not really sure what the correlation is there.
Correlation is there are certain tags that you can use to just get an initial boost, and sometimes that boost will carry over into just a flat out growth. Hashtags work best when you are not already an established shorts creator, if that makes sense. So if you are already getting millions of views, you do not need to put hashtags in your shorts. Your channel's already being recommended a lot. Your reach will be very far. It's not gonna do anything if you add hashtags or don't add hashtags if you're already established. However, you should add at least 2. No more than 3 to any short.
There was a time where tags were really important for a YouTube video's growth, but they
Yeah, tags don't matter anymore, by the way. They matter for searching up your channel. They do not matter for literally anything else.
don't seem to be as important anymore. You have upwards of 500 characters worth of tags to work with that you can add, and while I don't think they'll make or break a video's growth, any additional information that YouTube is given when the video goes live will always help. Number 4, spot the difference. Now, while the bells and whistles associated with your shorts and long-form videos might be the same, it's important to keep in mind the way that YouTube treats these videos is very different.
They're extremely
Shorts have a lot more
different.
potential to take off immediately in a short span of time. This is due to the way that shorts are often shared on the platform. If everything is in place and YouTube has an idea of what circles it wants to share your videos around, then it will promote your video in the shorts feed. The more engagement it gets in the first hour, the more YouTube continues to circulate the video until
Incorrect. Again, like I said before, it is within a 24-hour period.
it eventually taps out. That's why it's not uncommon for the growth of a YouTube short to look like this, where it might shoot up in the first few hours and then flatline.
Yeah, shorts usually tend to flatline.
Maybe it'll get a second win later, but there's no guarantee there.
Mm-hmm.
If anything, the growth will be the most prevalent in the first couple of hours to the first 3 days or so that the video is uploaded, and then after that, it more or less bottoms out. This is why keeping an eye on your shorts views in real time via the YouTube Studio app is very important. I assume YouTube does this because it wants to push creators to upload shorts virtually every day because, yeah, if you upload a short
Yes,
every
that
single
is
day,
true.
similar to what you do on TikTok, even when a YouTube...
So your shorts algorithm resets every... Okay. So if you upload a short, you have basically 2 days to upload another short before your current algo just gets dropped. Because, I don't know, fucking YouTube, the way they work. So you literally have a couple days for it to fucking, like, work. You skip a few days, you're kind of fucked. So, yeah. Be careful.
YouTube short takes off, it's not going to mean a lot of longevity for your channel unless it ends up going viral. However, uploading long-form content does lead to more consistent engagement on your channel.
That is completely true. And if anyone were to make clips of me, for example, I would prefer that they do it in normal form. What do I mean by that? This. Non-short. Just clip videos that you would see on the homepage. That is what would actually get people to go to the channel, not shorts.
Even if you upload a long-form video onto YouTube and it doesn't perform well, long-form videos increase the likelihood that your channel will get seeded. This basically means that YouTube will make sure that at least a handful of videos on your channel always remain in some sort of circulation. This doesn't mean you can upload anything, you still need to try, but don't immediately be discouraged if things don't work out right away.
Yeah, you should never pay attention to the analytics of a long-form video or normal format video. I really want to make clips into shorts out of spite. My God. You could do that if you want, but, like, it won't do anything.
And the overall long-term goal should be that you're always being seeded on your or that the daily viewership on your channel steadily increases without you needing to burn yourself out. I've had situations where I've produced really good and
Okay. Weird take. If you're being burnt out because of making shorts, you are not fit to be a content creator. Shorts, in my opinion, are not very difficult to make. Once you get the hang of it, once you get into the rhythm of it, they're not very hard to make. So if you're burnt out from making them, I got some questions. Like, how do you function? Phew, that short really took a lot out of me. Yeah, whatever.
Really competent shorts every other day, but because I'm not uploading any long-form videos, it's very easy for the channel to tap out once the shorts tap out. I don't think it's a coincidence that my Rosalina short popped off around the time that I uploaded 3 long-form videos within the same month. If I was to make a suggestion, try to upload 1 or 2 longer videos to your main YouTube channel that are at least 3 minutes long, and then fill in the in-between time with shorts when you can. Number 5.
Okay, I kind of agree with that. However, if you are going to upload shorts, don't do skits. If you want it to impact your streams, don't do skits. Just bad idea.
Leave your mark. As for what type of content you should make, that is unfortunately the part that I cannot fully help you with. Let me explain. There's plenty of content that you could put out there that's just engagement bait and will probably guarantee you views, but that's not the content I have a lot of experience in making. I do think there's a different way we can look at producing.
Didn't that Rin lady get burnt out because the shorts brought in young people? Oh, I mean, yeah, I mean, that's part of it. I know Rin and Punkalopi, they fucking hate the people that came from shorts because, yeah, it is just a bunch of fucking kids. Like, it's just a bunch of obnoxious, immature people who, I don't know. Like, it's just not an audience that you might want, you know? And their actual CCV is really low for channels of their size.
Producing content on YouTube that makes us happy. YouTube wants content that's fast, digestible, and marketable. Look at Mr. Beast videos or look at other successful VTuber channels. Take cues from those that you look up to or those that are creating similar types of content to what you want to create and then put your own spin on it. From what I've seen, the most successful and happiest YouTubers are the ones that are able to take the things that they love and present them in a way that makes YouTube happy. There are also great editors out there who I think you should check out that do a great job of making even my mundane ramblings sound interesting. And I'll leave...
They got in the colonizer market. Bless their hearts. Oh,
links to all their profiles
God.
in the description of this video.
This is gonna sound cynical as shit, but actually, you know what? Never mind.
I genuinely would not be anywhere without them, and we should support more independent editors out there. This brings us to my last bit of advice for the video. It's gonna sound really generic at best and downright infuriating.
Actually, no. I think I can say this. Why do you need 3 editors? Like, no offense, you're not big at all. 1 should be enough. Yes, 1 should be enough. Why do you have 3? What? Who the fuck needs 3 entire editors? Maybe if you're doing like a big ass long form video a day and are like a successful YouTuber, but he's got less than 5 videos a month. What are they doing? Why? You're not Doki yet? What do those 3 even do? I don't know. A couple zoom-ins here, random asset there. You could do this in like a fucking hour or so. Like, what the fuck?
Worst. I know this because it's advice I was given and it took me a while to understand.
Oh god, what
you should support more independent editors out there. This brings us to my last bit of advice for the video. It's gonna sound really generic at best and downright infuriating at worst. I know this because it's advice I was given and it took me a while to understand what it meant. But be patient. Twitch is a dumpster fire, but one thing I appreciate about Twitch is that you can immediately see all of your numbers and figure out what it is you need to work on or improve upon.
You could fucking see that on YouTube too, but people just don't understand it. Oh my god, especially if they're coming from Twitch. The YouTube numbers are completely different. There are different metrics. You cannot judge them the same way.
You can see what games are trending, tags actually push you into the recommendations feed. You can even pinpoint the exact moment after a stream is done where you might have lost or gained viewership. That's all information that you can immediately work with to improve for your next stream that you could do tomorrow. And you can see growth as early as your next stream.
You can see that on YouTube as well.
YouTube doesn't always give instant gratification like that. I feel like nowadays we are trained into believing that if something does not take off immediately, then it's a failure, and that's just not right. A lot of the stuff we talked about in this video should hopefully paint a picture that growth on YouTube, even when you get really lucky and the stars align, is still going to be a gradual thing. You're not going to be able to put out a video immediately tomorrow if the one you upload one day fails. And even then, that video could take off a couple of days or a week later. Working on YouTube can teach you how to think a bit more in terms of longevity. When you're taking the time to analyze the data, experiment with different upload times, playing around with different thumbnails and YouTube titles, trying to see how you fit your brand into these pockets of content that are being viewed every day, you will see growth. But you have to be willing to put in the work to understand how the platform works. Again, nothing that I've laid out here is a guaranteed success, but hopefully I've provided people with a solid enough place to start. We're all struggling creators at the end of the day, but I genuinely want as many people in my creative field to grow as possible. We're already seeing so many VTubers pushing the boundaries for what you can do on Twitch. I would love it if we could see those boundaries continue to be pushed on platforms like YouTube. If the deck is stacked against us, let's use every single trick in the book to get that hand that we deserve. Congratulations, you made it to the end of the video, and that means you just rewarded me with roughly 19 to 20 minutes worth of watch time. In all seriousness though, thank you all so much for checking out the video. Whether you watched it in small sections or sat down and watched the video in its entirety, every little bit counts, and I'm eternally grateful. A lot of work went into this video, and while I couldn't cover everything, if there's a small chance that this video could help at least one person out there, then it will have all been worth it.
Are there big corpos of editors? Yeah, there are. Here's another little thing, by the way, that I can, I could teach ya real quick. If you go to history and you remove a video from your watch history, it deletes the watch time that was given to that video. I'm sorry, but some of those points just fucking infuriated me. You do not get the watch time. All right. Holy shit. Okay. Whew. I promise to abuse that tip. Yeah, plus not only that, but it also makes it this is great. It makes it so that person's content and a lot of those people's content doesn't get shoved into your recommended all the time as well. If you just wanted to see a video because people were talking about it. I abuse the fuck out of this all the time. And alternatively, you could also support creators that you like by giving them more watch time. If you watch something at 0.25 speed, that counts as 4 views if you watch it in its entirety. To YouTube, it counts as 4 views. If you watch it at 0.5, same thing, that counts as 2 views. Just a little thing. Watching it multiple times also helps. But yeah. Anyway, YouTube is garbage? Yeah, anyway. Holy fuck, that was... I don't even know what else to say on that. Let's see. What is this? Are you part of a company? Are you part of a company? What is this company? Energy Chews? What the? Alright. Interesting. Okay. Alright. Chat, why don't we go to the next one? Who is in the, is it a company or a friend group? It looks like the company that sponsors them, added them to their Twitter company thing? Is it a company or friend? It is a company. Alright. I guess. I mean, I've seen it before, but strange to me. Here. This is on Twitter. I saw this person here. I make free videos on how to improve small aspects of your stream, like this one from April. Okay. Energy chews, like the little candies they sell at Dick's Sporting Goods? I guess. I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna judge because I've never tried these before, but just seems very strange. But okay. Let's see. What is your tip here? On quoting this.
Does your microphone sound like shit? Are you wondering how you can get a USB mic like this one to sound crystal clear? Or maybe you already have a noise cancelling software, but it cuts off the high notes in your voice and your screams like this. Ew, that was like my second stream ever. I got jump scared. Anyways, I have the easiest solution for you. Download SteelSeries GG for fuck's sake, everyone! Literally just has the best voice editing software out there. If you open up the program and you go to mic, if you scroll down, they have an AI
I just turned
voice
the AC off.
cancellation option that's, in my experience, has blocked out.
Yeah, so I just turned the AC off, and as you can see, it is extremely crystal clear now without any weird background sounds. This doesn't sound like a bad opening for a video, so let me explain something. When messing with audio, do not recommend a specific software. You meant the tweet? Oh, okay. Do not ever recommend a specific software. Recommend a style of software. Don't recommend what the fuck was it even?
It literally just has the best voice solution for you. Download SteelSeries GG for
Download SteelSeries GG. Yeah. Don't specifically recommend a software. Download. You should. Why? You should generalize, because not everyone's equipment will play nicely with the software that they are recommending. That's why. For example, if you have a Blue Yeti, you can get an EQ by downloading Logitech G Hub, because the EQ is in Logitech G Hub for the Blue Yeti, because Logitech bought Blue. So that's just something that I recommend for if you have a Blue Yeti. If you have a SteelSeries microphone, yeah, sure, you can get the SteelSeries software. If you have, I don't know, a fucking Blue Snowball, you should probably buy a new microphone, because that thing's a piece of shit. And no amount of EQ will help you there. There is such a thing as bad equipment. Please do also understand that. You can't just rely purely on software. Also, a lot of audio edits that you can do, you could just do it in OBS. Example, chat, if I go down here, okay, when you go to an audio source, you can have filters and add all these different things and fuck with it there. You don't do this. So specify what mic you're using as well as software. Yeah, like if you're gonna recommend software, say what mic you're using. Or, better yet, tell people that they should do research on which software works the best, / say the actual type of software you're using. Example, say, hey, you should get an EQ software that works best with your microphone. Do a little bit of research and figure out which EQ software plays the best with it. Don't recommend a specific one. Especially don't advertise it like this.
Download SteelSeries GG for fuck's sake, everyone! Literally just has the best voice editing
Like,
software out there. If you open up the program and you go to mic, if you scroll down, they have an AI noise cancellation option that's, in my experience, has blocked
it sounds like
out
she's
noise
sponsored.
from my background. I have a fan running permanently because I live in and it's hot as hell over here, but no one can really hear a thing.
That reads out like an ad.
Download SteelSeries GG. You don't have to have a SteelSeries microphone to use it. I didn't even mention that instead of only having OBS filters, making your mic sound nice on OBS alone, it'll sound nice everywhere now. So you don't have to jump scare your friends on Discord by sounding like this all the time on their streams.
Or you can
You're
just
welcome. Bye.
get other... oh my god.
Does your mic
I hope to fuck they are not sponsored, because something that I don't know if you guys know, it is illegal to advertise something without stating that you are sponsored. God, are you sponsored? I don't see anything that shows that they're sponsored, so maybe they're not. Maybe they just really like the software. I don't think she is, but yeah, it sounds like it. I feel like any software that specifies it uses AI has a 80% chance of being shit. AI audio is a little different, okay? So this has been a thing that has been around for an extremely long time. Also, people should understand that the definition of AI is so fucking skewed. The way people use it is just not fucking normal. Like, for example, if you're using Discord, Crisp uses AI to, just block out background noise. That's why I assume and hope it's not an ad. I also hope it's not an ad. Yeah, at most audio things will say AI. Don't worry about it at this point. It's just like a standard term, like saying for a phone, 5G. Like, by any significant advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic, and it will be called AI. Let's see. Do you have anything else? They said they make free videos on their... Okay, so let's go to their card. VTuber supports... Okay. YouTube? Let's check out their videos, okay? Let's see. Are they shorts? Oh boy, it's a lot of shorts. You did the bad thing. You put the thing like that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Do not. Where do you upload these so-called videos? I should probably stop scrolling through Twitter. You never know when just random shit's gonna appear. Okay, whatever. Let's see. Is there someone else here that we can look at? All right. Let's see. You're advertising yourself here. Here are free shorts guides done by yours truly. Thread. First guide I did.
So I've been editing TikToks for about 5 to 6 months, and while I haven't considered stopping, every day I have less and less time to explain basic TikTok stuff. So instead of complaining, I decided to compile every single noteworthy thing I've learned about short-form videos and document it for streamers who want...
Another thing to point out. Never, ever think that YouTube Shorts and TikTok have the same algo. They will not perform the same. Ever. At all.
To use these type of platforms. First, let's talk about how you arrange your video. Short-form videos are mostly viewed on cell phones. So
the original Doom had AI that remained impressing me.
It's almost mandatory for the best viewing experience. Consider, but don't limit yourself, to a max of 3 objects on screen, so that it's still readable. Take a look at these basic TikTok screens you can use. You'll notice these 2 bad boys have a space for subtitles.
Streaming and TikTok video are different audiences.
You can do them
no, I mean YouTube Shorts and TikTok have different audiences, if that makes sense.
Or in sentences. It also helps to add a little animation. A tip you can keep in
okay,
mind
that's fair.
is to always have something moving,
yes.
even if it really isn't related to the video itself. For the audio, it's basically the
Okay,
same
okay.
as an
This
editing
guy,
normal video.
this guy has
Now
like
that you've
some.
graduated from basic
Okay, you want to know why I think this one's working? Because I'm pretty sure this guy's just a flat-out video editor. All right.
editing theory, let's explain what makes a good TikTok. A motto that I don't want you to forget.
We
is
started
value
out with the enemies in Doom being called AI, and now
Value
that
here
we're
can
calling
mean anything,
AI
from a
is
good laugh
generating
to a
Doom on the
solid
fly.
teaching. TikTok and YouTube Shorts isn't as community-based as a platform like Twitter. A lot of people who don't know you will be watching your content for the first time. So the value here is how much will your videos stand out from all of the shorts that everyone sees. Once you've got
Okay,
that,
yeah,
what the
that's
value
fair.
is
That's
value,
fair.
it only becomes a matter of editing and picking the hashtags. There are 3 general hashtags that you should always use for TikTok. I can't really guide you with what other hashtags you should use because I don't particularly know what type of content you're trying to do. Anyways, see ya.
Okay, you know what? I give props to this guy. Chat, this is a good guy. This is a good, genuine, like, tip thing. Okay? Everything that he said, completely true. This is a very good guide for how to make short form content. Good. He knows his stuff? Yeah. He knows his stuff. This is like an actual, video editor. That's good. Let's keep scrolling down. A lot of aspiring editors frequently ask me for short editing advice. Let's see. How to pick a clip.
Promote from your stream.
Okay, let's see. How does he no guarantees, no number friending, directed at a specific platform. Yep. Perfect guide. That is genuinely good. Let's see here. How to pick a clip.
This subject depends on what you're trying to promote from your stream. Are you known for being a god-tier Valorant player, or are you an incredibly wise person who gives great life advice that everyone should hear? Once you understand what you are as a streamer, you should look for clips that shine that personality the hardest. When it comes for the when to clip, as a variety streamer, try looking for hard reactions. This can be a good laugh, an angry response, or a loud, disapproving silence. Then you can go back and look at how everything leads up to that and see if there's enough context for you to lead up to it. This subject depends on what you're.
Another really good thing. Yeah, this right here is exactly how I pick the fucking clips that I edit for bags. It's literally this. You have the context, you have like the build up, and then you also have like the joke. For example, just because I don't want to fucking show unreleased ones, why don't we go to the one that was just uploaded, the circumcision one. All right. So, as was shown here, you have context, joke, aftermath.
Are they comparing circumcision to slavery? Now, here's the thing. I don't necessarily agree with circumcision, but I think it's kind of not the worst thing in the world. I think we've already kind of lost the plot on this one. I don't miss my pee-pee skin that much to compare it to slavery. Yeah, but I think it's because the pee-pee skin, way worse. You should add on your Twitch tag circumcised for victim points. That's a good idea. I'm gonna do it right now. Circumcised. It's a tag. Now I have the circumcised tag. Finally, white men can have their day in DEI courts. We're finally victims too. Are they?
Context, you had the joke, and then you had the aftermath. The aftermath was adding the tag. The joke was obviously the fucking middle part here of
Kind of
of, you know,
this one. I don't miss my pee-pee skin that much
this.
compared to slavery. Yeah, but I think it's because the pee-pee skin, way worse.
Is he reading the Ethan Winters wiki page? I think he was watching a video on it. He was the #1 circumcised streamer. Exactly, yeah. He fucking was. There were so many moments during this stream that got fucking clipped, by the way. Because of how just ridiculous the videos were that he was watching. But, yeah. Good advice again. Okay, good advice again. I created a fake account to see how long it would take me to get a job. Ooh. That's a fun name to see there. True circumculture. It's great seeing people overcome adversity.
It's easy to get commissions, but what if I were to start from scratch? This is how I made one of the biggest stars in the community give me a job.
Huh. Let's see.
It's easy to get commissions, but
Oh, it's a fucking... Oh my god, okay. How I got a job as an editor in a day. In a day? What? Chat, did we watch it? Did we watch how he did it? Because I actually kind of am liking this guy. I think that this guy's pretty good. All the shit I was giving the other people, this guy seems pretty good. You see Wemmy, yeah? Oh yeah, Wemmy. Let's see his methods. Yeah, let's see his methods. There must be a method to this madness. Okay, how long is this video? 3 minutes. Oh, thank you.
VTubers have gotten way more popular than before. Iron Mouse became the most subscribed female streamer. Shy Lily became one of the most viewed streamers like ever. Even companies like Opera see this untapped value, introducing RRGX into the mix. Because of all of this and more, the demand for VTuber editors have also increased exponentially. So after editing for over 50 VTubers in the past 2 years, I wanted to see, if I were to start from scratch, how long it would take me to get a job with one of the most notable stars in the VTuber community, Kenji. The reason why I chose Kenji over other VTubers is that Kenji has gaps. This means that in a normal stream, Kenji will transition between activity and activity, going from a react video to games. The reason why
this is also a really good thing to do on Twitch specifically. So in general, actually, I've noticed for streams, it works a lot better. And this is also something I've personally been experimenting with too. So start off your stream Zatsuing, no matter what you're doing for that stream. Start it off with the Zatsu. Lots of nice editing and only 3 minutes. Nice. Yeah, fucking nice. But your streams, I think you should start it off with a Zatsu almost no matter what. Unless the stream topic itself is a Zatsu, obviously. You shouldn't do it. But I feel like it just works a little better to get into the flow of things. Hey, Seki, what have I missed? You missed me complaining a lot, and then we found this guy who's pretty cool, so we're enjoying his stuff. This guy's editing feels like if Maxor took his meds. So yeah, for streaming, Zatsu at the beginning, that's a good idea. Splitting your content up into different groups, so transitioning Zatsu into game, and then if you are a Twitch streamer, I also would suggest, if you have time, splitting off, watch some videos, do a little bit of reaction or something. It's a good formula to get people to stay there, like, no matter what you're doing.
Very crucial is very straightforward. Since Kenji doesn't have anything better to do while setting up to change into another activity, providing him with a video to watch is the perfect tool for chat's low attention span, making this the perfect time to strike. Now, let's go down the line and mark down everything we need to make this work. First, I need a fresh start. I created a new Twitter account by the name of
I like his model. It's funny. It's
blue hat and sprinkled in some colors in the background.
It's funny and cute, not cute and funny.
After I was done with the setup, I started my search for a clip on Kenji's channel, which I could turn into something cool. One of the titles that caught my attention was Why Kenji Doesn't Message Back. This clip discusses a chatter who opted to send a DM to Kenji, but then things got really strange as soon as Kenji replied. This clip not only was it a good conversation starter in case Kenji decided to talk about those experiences again with chat, but it was also relatable enough for viewers and creators to comprehend. Once I had my clip, I needed to find a way to not only capture Kenji's attention on stream, but to also hide my true identity. I thought of creating a Twitch account, but Kenji has a habit of clicking on user profiles and reading them. Him seeing my account being created a few hours ago and that I had only recently followed would make him suspicious of me as a real viewer. This is when Stream Elements donations came in handy, as they allow you to change the name displayed with the donation, while also creating a loud notification to prevent my message from being ignored. And there I was, waiting for Kenji to finish watching a cat video, patiently hovering over the button to send a message that would prove myself as an editor.
Where's my money, bitch?
Holy shit, yo.
I did a clip for you and posted it on Twitter if you want to react to that.
Okay, I'll check on Twitter. Did you do hashtag Kenji clips on it? Oh shit, you did, bro. Let's see. What is this clip right here? I learned real quick that when I message you guys back, you guys get really fucking weird and needy. Like, I'll try to be nice. You'll be like, hey, Kenji, I hope you have a nice day. And I'll be like, thank you. I hope you have a nice day. And then, like, an hour later, they're like, oh my God, I didn't know you would respond. Thank you, Kenji. 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 Kenji, I love you. I have posters all over my walls. I tell my mom about you. My friends love you too.
Okay, this is a good clip.
Like, that's how it goes, bro. I swear to God. It's fucking creepy. I learned real quick that when I message you guys get
fire editing, bro. It could improve a little bit, but fire, dude. Fire, fire, fire. I'm not gonna lie to you. I see a lot of potential here, bro. Fuck it. If you want a job, I got you. Let me know, man. Slide in my DMs, all right? Slide in my DMs. Slide in my DMs. Slide in my DMs.
And there you have it. In just a day, I have started and finished my challenge, proving that you don't even need a slither of cloud or connections to get into the innocent world. You just need to bait the fuck out of your friends.
Okay, that won't work for everyone, but yes, all you really have to do realistically is show that you have potential to do something. Obviously a portfolio will work. You know, you're not really gonna get anywhere with nothing, but yeah. Okay. All right, yeah, that was pretty funny. All right. Step 1, have talent. Yeah. Step 1, have talent. Step 2, good luck. Having that editing skill is important. Yeah, you know, actually having the skill to do the thing is probably important. Let's see. Do we have any more here? Is there another option? It'll work for Seki. It'll... Refuge in Audacity. Let's see. Who else has something in this VTuber advice thing? Oh boy. Why don't we just scroll through and start reading some of these? That's just making fun of them. Random new account calls itself VTuber Guro. Yeah, making fun of it. Oh boy. I recently started a free little sort of podcast-style audio project for listening to where I just want to talk about VTuber questions, answers, topics, etc., and share my thoughts, ideas, and experiences. One reason I started this, because I actually have had several VTubers, you're advertising your fucking podcast. Scrolling on Twitter is never a good idea. Yeah, but we're scrolling specifically the quote tweets of this thing. Should be fine, I think. I hope. Free content advice. I am also learning... Oh boy. Learning how to be more engaging is better than chasing numbers. The goal is to upload, not to have fancy edits. Depends. The fancy edits could help engagement, but you don't need them. You actually do not need them. You could just be engaging yourself, but, you know... Did anyone go through and summarize the Pippa VTubing for cheap video? Did someone? Because if somebody did, we can watch that. Pippa VTubing for cheap. I don't think anyone did. Yeah, no. Let's go over Pippa's... like one. Oh God, I need to figure out a schedule. I'm doing some stuff right now. I need to see certain things, so that's why there's no schedule right now. But one of the days we'll watch the Pippa guide. Has anyone so far sounded like they have any business or marketing experience? That editor guy sounded good. He knew what he was talking about. Besides that, all the actual VTubers so far have been a whole lot of hoopla. Like, they just don't fucking know what they're talking about, and they're just trying to capitalize on this thing. That's why I'm doing this, because sure, there were a lot of people shitting on the original PDF guide, where it's like, yeah, obviously, who the fuck's gonna pay $20 for this dumb bullshit? But... the thing people were not paying attention to was the fact that this guy got a lot of people quote tweeting him with their own guides. And I am pointing out that a lot of these people also don't know what the fuck they're talking about. And a lot of these VTuber guides are damaging more than helpful. That's something that I want people to get. Like, these guides are genuinely damaging. It is hard to find a good guide. The only way, and this is the problem, the only way you can tell if a guide is good is if you yourself already have the knowledge to distinguish if it's good or not. This is another reason why I will always advocate for doing your own research on the topic and the things that you want to do, rather than just relying on these, like, quote-unquote cheat codes of guide videos. Don't go to them for your advice. It's not good. Pippa's is just a very practical, here are the cheap model options, grab one and start streaming. So this is a bunch of people doing the finance equivalent of selling how to invest course. Yeah. Oh, let's see. VTuber equivalent of one of those paid classes. Yeah. That's funny. That's fucking funny. Hazumi, I know this person. Really? Posted a lot of VTuber tips and tricks that you've learned over the years and coming VTubers for free. Huh. Chat, do we look? Do we look at her guides? I feel like we should look at her guides to see if they are good or not. Oh, actually, let me off-screen this really quick just to make sure, because I don't know, maybe she possibly could have retweeted any lewd art, so just gonna check really quick. Go to her channel. Why don't you have your fucking channel linked, woman? That just goes to a random video. Okay, here we go. No music. Mari Yume is another one whose whole channel is nothing but bad advice. Yes. Yes. Thank you, Nano, for saying that. Because that is correct. That is absolutely correct. I've seen her videos. She is only big because she kept making those videos. Like, is her entire brand? Yes, it is. I don't want people to look at these guide videos and think that these things are things that people need to do to be successful. Because again, the words that these people are saying are not coming from anyone who's actually made it. That's something that you should probably take into account. I think at the bare minimum, these people need like 100,000 followers or subs on a given platform that isn't Twitter to be able to give advice. All right? That's my opinion. Because once you hit 100K, you could, well, even less than 100K, you can live off of that. But once you're at 100K, I would call that successful. All right? Also, if their advice started before that 100K, that's also, I would probably listen to their advice post 100K. I'd say, unless they're like rapidly growing and then they drop a video. It's situational. Also, hi Jovan. Let's see. She said shorts. So do VTubers only care about clout? That might be a guide. Let's see. You know, quote unquote guide. Let's try.
I'm actually just friends
this
with
is only
you for
tech.
clout and
This is a 10-second thing. Okay.
I'm actually just friends with you for clout and try to get connections. Being nice is just a facade. You mean the whole VTuber community, girl? Just kidding.
You know, I think the worst part is she's not entirely wrong. Doki made a very good video about VTuber advice, but it's like 4 hours and likely for another time. Yeah. Hell, I'll watch the Pippa and Doki ones both in the same stream. Both of them, by the way, are Oshis. Pippa, Kami Oshi, Doki Birds, and just normal Oshi. I watched Doki when she fucking debuted. Not as Doki, but as, you know, a purple dragon. Let's see, where are your actual advice? Right? That's what she said? Post a lot of VTuber shorts. Posting a lot of short. Huh? Post a lot of VTuber tips and I'm so fucking confused. I'm so confused. Are they just normal videos? Hold on. Let's see. Got viewer, ASMR, blah, 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 blah. Okay, I also love these fucking, the fake ASMR videos. Girlfriend crushes your head with her thighs. Girlfriend crushes your head to fucking death with her thighs ASMR. All right. Where are these guides? I'm so confused. She said she had guides. Oh, how to grow fast as a VTuber. Let's see, is this an actual one or a shitpost?
How to grow fast as a VTuber.
Okay, actual, I guess.
Asking what are the fastest way to grow. However, I personally feel like fast growth is not the key to success. I believe
it isn't.
Nice, steady growth is not as overwhelming and easier to grow your community. The best way to grow your brand, platforms, and community would be the following. Consistency is key.
Yes.
I know you've probably heard this over and over again, but it is so important to be posting content constantly on multiple platforms. You can even recycle content from platforms such as TikTok and upload them onto Instagram and YouTube Shorts to improve your reach. This also means streaming consistently, engaging with your community.
Personally, I wouldn't upload to Instagram because I feel like Instagram's market is just way too normie and you are not going to get any person that you might want. So just my personal tip on that.
Through comments on videos, replies and tweets, and by interacting on stream is an amazing way to build your community. If there is content that does very well, ride that wave. If there's a bit that seems to stick with you, use it to your advantage. Do you think I want to be known as the cocktuber? Absolutely not.
Okay, I mean, it's kind of generic advice that I've heard a million times, but it's not like it's bad advice. It's just not very informative or that helpful. But okay, that's fine. Do we have any more? Let's see. Please turn on the cock cam. No more normies in VTuber sphere, please. Yeah, real, fucking real. Sorry, just responding to something. Okay, cockcam. Fucking hell. Let's see. What else does she have on here? Essential VTuber tips for new VTubers. Here we go. You know, that brings up a question. What's your target audience, Seki? That's a very good question. I don't know how to describe my target audience because the best description of my target audience would be the equivalent of me just saying probably people similar or just actual kapipis. I mean, that's the schizophrenics. Oh, you know what? Yeah, that makes sense. That's a good one. That's a good descriptor. I don't know. You mentioned it before. People that enjoy VTubers and anime culture and shitposting. Yeah, kapipis. It's a really good descriptor. Because that's anything that I enjoy. That's the type of people I also want watching me. Because then we can all just have fun enjoying that thing together, right? Right? That's how I see it, at least. Let's watch this essential VTuber tip video. It's a full minute long. Oh boy.
Want to be a VTuber but don't know where to start? Here are my top 7 essential things to start out as a VTuber. Number 1, have a PNG or a model. There are a ton of free or cheap resources that can jumpstart your VTuber career, such
that
as
is true.
models or PNG tuber commissions. Number 2,
Yep.
definitely have an account before you start streaming. The most popular for active VTubers is Twitter or X. Number 3, where are you gonna stream?
I'd say set up your accounts, but don't exactly, like, V-tweet if I'm gonna be real, because sometimes V-tweeting could just go to your head and make you just not actually fucking be a contenter.
Your two
That makes
most
sense.
likely options are Twitch or YouTube. Both have their own pros and cons, so I would recommend
YouTube, more pay, able to upload videos, more stream delay, strict TOS. Okay, well, stream delay, let's see. Chat, type something, I'm going to say it and tell me how long that delay was, okay? I just want you to type something at all, okay? Let's see, what's the delay? I'll read it immediately the millisecond I see it. Let's see how big of a delay. Penis. How much of a delay was that? I know the on-screen chat is delayed because it has to go through multiple hoops, but like 4 seconds, not super far, 5 seconds. Yeah, it's not that bad. Wasn't that long about what I see on Twitch? Yeah, it's really... So, here's the thing. On YouTube, on here, okay, you could set your latency. I use ultra low. So you guys won't have a big delay. So that doesn't apply. The stream delay is not that fucking much. And the strict TOS thing, well, I guess you could fucking see Twitch and how that's going right now. So they're about the same. So let's see. Chat, what is the actual reason to not go on YouTube? I want to hear your inputs to not stream on YouTube. Right-clicking on the video and enabling stats for nerds, it says live latency around 2.7 seconds. Copyright bots. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. But with a lot of the new changes that Twitch has made, unfortunately, that's starting to become a problem on there as well. YouTube doesn't allow certain types of content, and Twitch is allowing even less types of content for VTubers now. That's kind of how that's been going. And it's so shit to say this. But like, I fucking hate that Twitch and YouTube are giving Kick legitimacy. I simply don't think the way I do streams works for YouTube, since I like a lot of breaks to watch videos, learn about animals, or watch documentaries during breaks. No, you totally can. If you do that, you just label it as a Zatsu. Like, you could jump everywhere on YouTube. There's no problem with doing that. That's completely fine. It is just the audience that you build, and if they're ready for that. That is not like a YouTube thing, you know? There are just certain things where it's like you have to stay in the category, of course. Like if you're playing a game, right? You can put in your title what you're doing, just like you would on Twitch. Like, for example, playing blank, then watching videos. So then when somebody clicks on it, they know what they're getting into. in general, in my experience as a chatter, Twitch has almost instant response while YouTube has a significant gap. I don't know if it's on YouTube itself or if no one enables low latency in stream settings. It's probably the nobody like enables it, or people just don't have the correct settings. Because it's not just on YouTube, you also have to enable it in OBS, and a lot of people struggle with figuring out how to use stuff for YouTube. So this is how I see it a lot of the time. Personally, this is my opinion. I think that YouTube is harder on the creator, but way better of a viewing experience for chat. I think that Twitch is way easier on the creator, but because of how fucking shit the player is, it causes issues for viewers. That's how I feel about it. And I know a lot of people go to Twitch because of its ease of use. I don't care. I don't care that YouTube's harder. I would rather you guys have a better viewing experience. I use Streamlabs because I didn't like learning OBS. Well, I mean, Streamlabs just ripped out assets from OBS, so it's almost the same thing. That's actually a very insightful take. That's just how it is. Like, I don't know. Niara shared a new VTuber-only platform on her Discord an hour ago. I think I know what platform you're talking about because I know she was at the booth at Offkai for them. Twitch does have better chat integrations, admittedly. Yes, that is true. That is why I tried so hard to like create chat integrations, which, my bad, I forgot to enable. Oops. Twitch mobile is trash. Yeah, they tried to make it into TikTok and got so far. It's literally called Slobs. Streamlabs OBS, yeah. YouTube is definitely a better mobile experience. Yeah. Here we go. I tried my damnedest to make it so you guys have similar systems to what Twitch has with this bot. Like, there are bets, there are things you could use channel points on. For example, like if I were to do this really quick, I could do, let's see, I have all these in the Discord. If you are in the Discord, there's a section yeah, like that, Tommy. There's the TTS that we have enabled. Point FAQ, no, redeems, yeah. So you could do stuff like this. Everything is laid out in the Discord. I try to make it as easy as possible. Redeem. What's a good one? Hollow Cope. Sure. Hopefully this works first try. I said, there we go. Okay. Yeah, so I tried my damnedest to make it as similar, but I can't just like integrate a button or anything. There's also like the better TTV thing. I have better TTV emotes. Maybe a useful tip for creators is to learn the ins and outs of their platform, like multiple hashtags being good in TikTok, but not YouTube. Yeah, no, every creator should learn the ins and outs of their platform if they want to grow on that platform. They shouldn't just rely on these guides. They should like put in the work and research into it. Currently saying this as a hypothetical, but would you be okay if I did a stream clipping your streams? Yeah, no, go ahead. I have no problem with that. So, as you could see on stream itself, it should appear in a second, I have a better TTV integration, so any better TTV emotes will appear like that on stream. I fucking tried, man. There are betting things, there are alternative things you could also use for points. It automatically does tick up points as long as you have interacted in chat every 5 minutes, at least once every 5 minutes. You know what kind of VTuber tutorials we actually need? Linux user stream setups. God. Fucking Linux. the headache
looking
platform.
into the benefit
Anyway,
of
let's continue watching this.
either. Number 4, overlays, panels, emotes, and other stream assets can all be found for free or cheap. Number 5,
That is true.
You're obviously going to want to be able to run your stream without your computer dying. So having a good enough computer to run a model, stream, and game is your best bet. Other than that,
Yes.
a webcam or phone if you're using a model, and a decent microphone are all you really need to start streaming. You
True.
don't want stuff like this. Number 6, developing your own niche early on is very helpful to growing your community.
That is
Number
also
7,
true.
the mindset. Don't be discouraged if your social media presence and viewers do not grow as fast as you would like. Well,
That is also true.
I could give for starting out. I think these are very essential.
Okay, yeah, I guess those would be essential, so I won't give any flack for any of that. Again, it's general tips, but those are fine. That's fine. Whatever. Let's see. What else do we have here? That first guy though, that first guy was pissing me the fuck off. Less of a headache than Windows is becoming. Ah, God, I still don't have Windows 11 because it's just fucking awful. And I'm going to do that that secondary hack thing. There's one company that is currently making Windows security updates. They say that they're going to support it 5 years after Windows 10 stops support next year. So it'll last until 2030. That should be enough time for Windows to release Windows 12. So, you know, probably a non-garbage one. You know, you could have just done a reaction to Callie's Off With Their Heads and ended stream. Fair. Same. Thank God stream is pushing Linux to be... What? Oh, Steam. Sorry, eyes are fucked. Thank God Steam is pushing Linux to be so much more stable. I'm going to be running it for my next build. Well, let me know how that goes, because there's a lot of things that I need Windows for, because not everything will function on Linux, or it'll be a pain in the ass. Granted, I am used to always having to find alternatives for things, like, for example... asset ripping from games could be a pain from time to time. But yeah. Let me know how that goes. Do you have any more VTuber guides? I wonder if this... Is this a clip or a...
Introvert? No.
No, it's a shitpost.
No. Ambivert? No.
Pervert?
I'm a pervert.
Yep. That's an oldie. Also, why was the audio only in one ear? Okay, anyway. Because she does... in fact, summarize 80% of the good advice you would need to get started in the business. Yeah, Kelly does. Overall, I would say my top 3 favorite VTubers are Pippa, Dokibird, and Callie. And then for other reasons, so I don't want to say Iron Mouse isn't an Oshi, because she was technically my first Oshi. She's the reason that I started watching VTubers. So that's why I do keep her as an Oshi. And then there's Jelly, but that's just because she's autistic. And fun. So different reason. But yeah, my top 3 are Pippa, Doki, and Callie. Gerald. Jorb. Do you have any more? These advice things are not very often, so I'll give her this. It's not like she's trying to just profit off of it, you know? You missed the Jorb. I'm not going to say who my favorite is. Everyone I owe she graduates. Oh, God, I feel so bad for you. Yeah, she doesn't really have many other guides, so let's go through here more. Are there no more normies left to scam? So now they're trying to target VTuber. Yeah, the equivalent have become a millionaire for 500. Yep. Try your own advice. If it works for you, then people will be interested. Yeah. If you're a VTuber with 4 to 7 inches, I made a growth guidebook. It's a 500-page PDF packed to the brim with the growth and cum load powers you need to make VTubing a full-time gig. First 40 people who retweet, I'll jelk it to you for free. Okay, that's a funny one. Oh, hey, permaband. Do 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 do. Da, da, da. Vienna giving normal advice. Record, jot notes of interesting things you run into day to day and memes. That is actually very true and very good advice. If you want to get better at yapping, I suggest that you actually take notes and have notes nearby while you're on stream, so then you could take a peek at them and then bring it up on stream. That is genuinely something you should do. Especially if you don't have like great memory, you know? How many inches was Himawari's cannon height again? Send him that one. Oh my god. I think that one's about Pinor height. Oh boy. As someone with 5+ years of experience in digital marketing, social media communication, and community management, my opinion is that this reeks of life coaching, manipulation. What else do you write here? And you link the fucking BBC. Oh, okay. Okay, they're linking something as proof of entrapment. Okay, fair. I have two giant whiteboards as well. Yeah. I have sticky notes and I listen to documentaries and I take notes about conversations and topics all the time. Yep. Boomer paper comes in clutch. Hell yeah. Yeah, the boomer paper. Boomer paper is good. I did tease Sal about it the first time I heard it, but no, unironically, boomer paper, that shit good. That is a good thing to have. I agree with the Sal's boomer paper. Some quick free advice. It's really hard to grow on Twitch alone due to the lack of searchable content and at times minimal evergreen. Ugh. Every platform has their own way to grow. You just have to figure it out. Okay. Not to be that bitch, but even with my social media marketing qualification and steady growth over the past year, I wouldn't even consider myself skilled or established enough to dole out advice to others, especially at a cost. Okay. Fair take. That's a good take. I feel like writing it down physically helps you recall it better. Yes, absolutely. Brain memory is piss poor. The paper will never fail me. Hell yeah. VTuber growth guide. Try HRT. Huh? Notes? You fool! I have 23 years of undiagnosed autism pent up. Tremble before my relentless yapping. Yeah, you could also be hyper autistic about a subject and just continuously yap about it forever. That's why I don't need I don't need any notes when I'm talking about tech, because I'm fucking autistic with tech. Same thing with like anime and VTuber stuff. Like I don't need notes for those because I'm super autistic about those things. Oh boy. Okay, what is your advice, Vaughn Blackwood? Let's see. They wrote these down here. The actual reason that helps memory is because passing the same information through different parts of your brain, the writing part rather than just thinking part, gives it more hooks. Yeah. Only thing about that is if you tangent on your tangents, it might get messy. Yes, that is also why I try my damnedest to not go off into different things. All right, don't limit yourself to just streaming. Make some YouTube content as well. Let me rephrase that for a more clear understanding. Do not only stream if you want to grow as a creator. You will not be successful. Plain as. Like, I don't know what else to tell you. That is the flat truth. If you want to be successful, you cannot just hit go live and expect to be popular. That has never happened. It never will happen. There are so many things that go into growing. Do not just hit go live and expect growth. That is advice to everybody who wants to be a streamer. Find the best day/time to publish your content/stream. No. Find the best time in your schedule to publish content/stream. Your schedule is what matters, and being consistent with your own schedule is the thing that actually matters. Not this arbitrary numbers that people just came up with in their fucking head. Obviously, there are times of day that might be better for streaming. Like, Pippa has the best time. 6 p.m. PST. People get off work, they get to go home, and because usually people get off work at 5 p.m. PST. And then the people on the East are already off work. It's like a little bit at night. It's 9 p.m. at night. They got time to watch the stream. Pippa has like the perfect North American time slot. I'd say 5 to 7 is like peak for that, in my opinion. What else is here? Again, it's a hook, line, and sinker. Step 1, getting them to click on stream. Step 2, getting them to stay. Step 3, making them care enough to feed the algorithm with engagement and fan work / clips. Yes! Yes! Yes, that right there. Everything you just said, exactly. 2 a.m. is far from the best time. Well, see, Ban, I'm sorry, but you have this terminal illness called being British. I apologize, but that is that's a you thing. Participate in trends and make it to fit your brand. Optional. Participate in trends that you want to participate in. Do not go to a trend just because it's trendy. Grab a trend that you will actually enjoy and do something with it. That is my advice. Like Lethal Company. I enjoyed Lethal Company. I had fun with Lethal Company, so I hopped on the Lethal Company trend. Did I hop on the other trends? Not really. Because I didn't enjoy the games that were being played, so I said, fuck that. She also has the perfect Brazil slot for audience of shut-in weaves that stay up until 2 a.m. That's funny. Be as consistent as you can. Yeah. Follow... No. No, I won't. Okay. Let's keep going. Oh boy, you dropped a video here. Let's see, chat. We got another video. Let's go. Or be Amelia Watson and do what you want and everyone copycats you. Yeah. Wait, jumping on trends that are the antithesis of what you like and your content is harmful? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Huh? What happened? Oh. Oh, okay. Sorry, I got a fucking... I saw something on the side. This is an interesting take. This does cost some bucks. Okay, let's see here.
Do not pay $20 for this guide to growing as a VTuber. If you've been on VTuber Twitter lately, you've definitely seen this guide for becoming a VTuber. Okay, this isn't a direct jab at her, but I think she has to work on her audio a little bit. Her mic is doing this weird, hazy kind of thing. I don't know if you guys could hear it, but I definitely can, and it's a little harsh on the ears. That's just my personal advice to this person. Influencer floating around, but did you know it's likely a scam?
Also, this type of thing is when you put too many filters on a microphone. Yeah.
Even Twitter has tagged it as fraudulent, and it comes from an account with no followers, no business degree, and no experience in content creation. If you're looking for ways to grow, there are some incredible resources online completely free.
You know, I'll give her props. She linked Dokibird.
And I promise you from experience, they work. All you need to grow is passion, some basic knowledge in SEO, copy, and algorithms, and maybe an unpopular opinion, but a little bit of luck. Do not...
No, luck is, She linked Doki, I'll give it up. Oh! Thank you. You linked people who are successful. Props. I'm pretty good at this. I should start doing this for a living. How bad is Twitter nowadays? Twitter is as normal as it has been, if that makes sense. Community no, yada yada. Feel like new VTubers don't think outside the box and they think they need guides tailored for VTubing specifically. I agree with that take. No offense to a lot of new VTubers, but you don't need these guides to grow. Just, like, figure out what you want to do the research, and then start growing. Like, I don't know, man, but whatever. Also, has anyone talked about SEO and naming yourself yet? Huh? Oh. I don't think anybody has said anything about names. Figure out what your talent is and show it off. It's what I said to Obi Kitty Cat years ago. Seemed to work out well. You good at guitar? Use it. You good at singing? Use it. You good at art? Use it. Yeah, use your fucking skills. I use Twitter a lot. It's as bad as you make it. Yeah. Finding a good username is actually really challenging. Personal advice is come up with a name that is unique, recognizable, and is either short or can be shortened. Typically 2 syllables is good. Like think about it. Gura, Callie, Ina. You know? You have like Pippa. Hell, I fucking also follow that thing. Seki. You know? Just short, recognizable, to the point. Is that all? It's kind of simple. Like, fucking hell, my username literally just means Diamond Gamer. I took a derivative of Diamond, Seki, and Gamer, which literally translates to Gemma. Seki Gemma. Easy. My name is fucking Timothy and Dogweed and Doggy, but this name works very well as a whole. It's 4 points, but very easy to Google. Yeah, Doggiewara. You could have people just calling you Doggy. Doggy. Easy. Edit. I mean, edit. Yours is actually kind of harmful to you because edit. Yeah, let me YouTube edit. Name gotta be very easy to pronounce. This guy's right. You can learn generic entrepreneurship and digital marketings on YouTube from some Indian guy and just apply it to VTubing. Yeah. Oh, hey, look, there's the thing. I bought it, review incoming. Did she ever do that? Valenti, because Cupid, Felix, because of several reasons. Felix. Yeah, simple. But the long version is pretty searchable. Yeah, long version's pretty searchable. It reminds me of the old YouTube usernames that used to be like all over the place, where it was generic words for stuff. Like easy things that come to mind: chilled chaos, gassy Mexican. Like, you know, long when it's written out long ways, you can find their channel, but if you search the individual, it won't. It will not. I love how Mari demands the underscore. Yeah, it's Mari underscore EN, okay? Been Nano Squid since 2006. Unfortunately, Nano is way too common of a streaming presence. It is. Gassy Doggy, shut the fuck up. God damn it. What else do we have here? VTuber growth guide. Stop following guides of people that supposedly know about how it works. Be entertaining, grinding. You're gonna make it. Following stuff like this will get you nothing but frustration when you find out that nothing of it actually helped you. Yes, thank you. My name was supposed to become a VTuber, but after a year and a bit, I realized no one will know how to say the name, so the idea scrapped. The nano market share opened up a little bit as of late. Yeah, there's one less nano. Now it is Kiba. Wait, did Nano buy it? No. Kiba. She is Kiba. yeah, Kiba. Don't worry. Now when I refer to her on stream, I'll say Kiba, so you won't be confused when I say you. Say her name. Kiba. I love all the fucking meme images that Moon was replying to people with whenever they would say nano on Twitter. It's just a fucking like demon grabbing them and it just says Kiba. Oh, let's see what else is on here. Do we have any more people being weird? I mean, there's fucking over 400 things here. I was on the receiving end of one. It's great. Oh, yeah, I saw that. I remember seeing that. By the way, while I'm looking for this, I don't know if you guys saw earlier, but I got the Popeyes Ghost Pepper sandwich, and man, that thing tastes really good. That thing, it was really, really tasty. The thing is, it wasn't that spicy. It was like if you took spicy mayo and made it a little bit more spicy. Ghost peppers are pretty great. It might have said ghost pepper. It was not as spicy as ghost pepper. From a small VTuber who grew a lot this year, here's my short free advice. Try to stream for at least 3 hours each stream. Stream on consistent days / time slots week to week. Choose categories that have niches. When adding new games, make them similar to what you want to stream. Kind of. Okay, I agree with almost all of these. Choose categories that have niches. I would say that applies more to Twitch than it does YouTube. When adding new games, make them similar to what you stream. Same thing, like I said before, that applies more to Twitch than it does YouTube. A lot of those things really dilute it in the seasonings they make. Yeah. Fast food spicy is never spicy. Yeah. Bush League shit. Say ghost pepper. Yeah. 2 of these are specific to Twitch. Consistently streaming and having consistent days that you stream and times that you stream, that is absolutely true. Carolina Reapers have the best flavor to heat ratio, and I will die on that hill. I think the sandwich knew a ghost pepper once in college. You misunderstand. It's spicy because they write a slur on the bun with condiment. Has anyone blatantly said, learn to clout chase without getting canceled? I don't think anybody has. But I will also say this. If you clout chase, you will be found out. It won't be good for you. You will eventually be found out for doing that. And you'll just fucking... If you're doing it without actually making friends, and you're just using people over and over, one day... everything will fall from under you. If you number friend, you will literally be snipped out for using people as tools. Yeah. I stand by this forever. You will. You will be found out. It's not an if, it's a when. They write doggy bar on the bun. Wendy's ghost pepper sandwich is alright, but the ghost pepper fries were way better and they don't sell those anymore. Oh, I think I remember that. Those were good. By creators and their fans. Everyone, really. There's a way to do it tastefully. Yeah, you want to know the way to do it tastefully? I don't know. Actually being their friend. And instead of thinking about the number, just be their friend. Because that'll be a lot better for everyone involved. If you just actually be friends with people. What? Oh my god, I must be so insane. Being people's friends? Oh, wild. God, is there fucking anything? Have a 3-page document on how to be a VTuber by Girl Failure of Mythos. So Mythos is that one company who... I'm afraid to click on that doc. But let's click on it on the side really quick. Trial and error, just do it. Okay, well, that's essentially what their guide said. Cool. Or you could go watch my free short-form content guides on my Twitch as someone who works as a content creator, talent manager, IRL, and has TikTok hit multi-million views. Oh my god, fuck yourself. I'm sorry. Sorry, but holy shit. Okay. Twitch video 10-minute crash course. Sure. Give me your 10-minute crash course. Is it 10 minutes? It is 10 minutes.
TikTok algo. If you have questions, pop them in the chat. I'll order them. Fuck. I'll answer them as they come in. Okay, we good? We good? Okay. All good. No worries.
You have 1.8 thousand followers on Twitch with 74,000 on TikTok.
From one of my mods, as well as a little reward from me for being a very consistent viewer. Okay.
Hill,
Alright,
all my
guys,
connections
if
are
you're here-
purely for
If you
business.
are here and you are ready for me to start going over the TikTok algo from the beginning, I want you to comment Peacock. Iris sees, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the flock. You're just in time. Going over my TikTok masterclass.
Okay, chat. I don't know if any of you heard it. But so oh my fucking god. So chat, now something about this creator, I don't know what it is that possibly could tell me this, but I have a slight feeling that this content creator may or may not be of the melanated variety. Something tells me that.
The TikTok algo from the beginning, I want you to comment Peacock. Iris sees, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the flock. You're just in time.
Oh. Hold on. Where is it? Chat, did you guys not hear this? In his background? Dude, you have no idea how many times we were just like, Dead Mac, you motherfucker, switch the goddamn battery. And at some point he was like, all right, I'm keeping it not changed on purpose. And then people came to his house and force changed it. Wait, oh no. I can't understand him, but I feel an Argentinian accent. I just ran it back and tuned it up to hear what you were talking about, and I'm dying. No, the second I fucking heard it, I'm like, oh my god, oh my fucking god. Every fucking time, man. He's ended plenty away, and then the alarm chirped. Yes, the alarm chirped. It feels like I'm hearing the ceiling bird at the time now, whenever I watch a stream.
Going over my TikTok masterclass.
Alright. This is max volume? Really? Oh god. Gamer, you gotta balance your shit more. If this is max.
Are we ready? I'm gonna have to repeat everything I said towards the end of that last stream. Hello, my name is Arai. Before I was a VTuber, I was a content creator that focused primarily on TikTok and Instagram. My platform peaked at 83,000 on TikTok, and across both platforms, I amassed close to, if not 100,000 people. I can run through it in 5 minutes. It's a challenge. So, when it comes to TikTok and Instagram Reels...
Dude, I can't help but notice every time it fucking beeps.
and YouTube Shorts, remember the term instant gratification? People are on here to have their mind stimulated within just a few seconds before going on to the next task at hand, which is, more often than not, scrolling to the next video. That being said, you want your videos to be short and sweet, get the point across. It takes people 1 to 3 seconds to decide if they want...
It's not racist. I'm just noticing things and patterns, okay? It's not racist.
Want to watch your video, and it takes 5 or 6 before they get bored and move on. Prime example, I will show you right now, is this video right here. I posted my channel trailer to TikTok. My channel trailer is a minute long. You will see.
Oh my god.
If you go to time spent watching, it takes 8 seconds about for 77% of people watching this video to get bored and scroll away. 75 to 80% of your people will only watch anywhere from 5 to 8 seconds. Here, 2 seconds. Remember how I said 1 to 3 seconds? Within the first 3 seconds, I lose 47% viewership. So make sure that your content is short and sweet and simple. If you have longer clips, like 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute clips that you're trying to feature, try to break them down into.
See, it dropped off that hard because your initial hook on the short was not engaging enough to make people continue watching. Anyway.
More shorter videos, trim the fluff, and cut them out of context. It's better to have shorter content in a higher quantity, while keeping good quality, of course, than having.
Does he have an example of the shorter one that did well? I don't know. Chat, I'm
posting times and how to run the algorithm.
I'm so sorry for pointing it out. I'm because now I bet all of you are just listening out for it rather than like fucking paying attention to the video. Also, did they leave the short after hearing a chirp?
No more than 2 to 3 hashtags. 4 if
I
you
don't
really need
know.
it. Keep your tags general. If you're a VTuber, PNG tuber, hashtag VTuber, hashtag ENVTuber, hashtag male VTuber, hashtag PNG tuber. Hashtag streamer also works. Hashtag artist if you want. Now, do you need to be speaking in order to convey your personality? No, you can do it through text as long as you're funny. VTubers and PNG tubers, you're visual.
What? You don't need to speak, but do it through text as long as you're funny. Huh? Okay.
You have a very visual component to your streaming and your content creation. Make sure that some of your content revolves around your design. If you're a variety streamer, don't talk about what you're entertaining with. Don't talk about like, oh yeah, Valorant, League, all that. Keep it general, focus more on your personality. Sell yourself, not what you're playing. Okay?
Yeah, that's
so far?
fair.
Posting times. Look at your analytics. Try to post an hour to 30 minutes before.
You can hardly hear him, but you cannot hear the beep. It's really quiet.
To 90% followers, 10%.
This dude's stream is super fucking quiet. I'm sorry. It's literally at max volume. I'm sorry.
These numbers are made up, by the way. I don't know what the exact ratio is, but mostly followers and a couple new people that I haven't seen your content but have interacted with similar accounts. If you can get a 1 to 10 like ratio, so 1 to 10 like ratio meaning every 10 views you get 1 like. If you have 100 views in a video, you want 10 likes. Algorithm is
1 to 10 is on YouTube as well, by the way. That is the ratio you want.
It's going to keep pushing your video out even more. Obviously, if you have like a 1 to 2 ratio, 50 likes for 100 views, 500 likes for 1,000 views, your content's more likely to blow up. There's always an off chance that it does or doesn't. It's a very finicky thing that you're playing with.
1 to 10 is peak, though.
Keep trying. Now, do you need to post 3, 4, 5 times a day? No, you don't have
No,
to.
you don't.
However, is it recommended? Yeah, I post once in the morning when I wake up, once before lunchtime, and once during the evening hours. That way, you're targeting people who are waking up and starting their day. Okay, people who are.
He's quiet, but the chirp is not.
For work, and people who are getting home from work and they're watching TV and stuff like that. Mods, snooze the ad if it comes up again. Now, the next part that I want to talk about. 90% of your Twitch growth happens offline. Rely heavily on your side content to funnel in. You're also gonna have to remember that it's gonna be a trickle down effect. If I have like 1,300 people on my Twitter right now, only 850 something people are following. I say only.
If you're on my YouTube feed that much, I'm turning off the bell. Did this motherfucker really say to upload like fucking 3 to 5 times a day? Here's a tip for you guys. By the way, if you are an aspiring creator on YouTube, let me give you a tip on how certain things work. Always put batteries in your smoke detector. But besides that, chat, YouTube gives you a limited amount of notifications per day. If you do it too often, if you upload too often in a day, half that shit won't alert your viewers because you do not have enough notifications like allocated. You can't just spam upload in a day. If you're uploading fucking 3 to 5 shorts a day, you are cracked out your fucking mind. Maybe TikTok, that'll work. On YouTube, don't do that. You'll fuck yourself over. Limit it to maybe at the most, absolute most, 2. Do not fucking do this.
So always be posting side content, okay? It doesn't matter how long you stream. Try to do at least 2 hours so you have enough time for people to come and discover you when you're live. But if you're not streaming
That's fair.
not streaming that often, focus on making other content. If you're an artist, watch the other VOD that's going to.
He did say he came from TikTok. I know. I'm just letting people know that don't do it on YouTube. Also, this is fair advice. I would say make sure that your content when you're streaming, you stream for at the very, very minimum 2 hours. 2 hours minimum.
Go up. I showed a prime example of a video.
Well, with Thor, he opts not to click on notify anyone as it increases his reach. He explained it in a short.
Because you also want replayability. The more times your video gets watched on loop, the higher it's going to be boosted on the algorithm for being pushed out.
That's true.
Same thing happens on Twitter, I've noticed. Keeping short videos at loop better than long 1-minute videos. Okay. That being said, if you have more questions, join the Discord. Pop questions in the Keep It Real channel. I'll answer them anytime. If you see me on call, hop in. I'll answer anything. I got you. Do we have any questions? Chat, please go ahead. I can't remember what else I talked about.
Wow, that was all of his advice. Holy shit!
Don't delete it.
I think he said he also for shorts specifically.
Or private it if
That's
there's
fair.
option on your platform. Private it, wait a couple days and repost it. That's what works on TikTok. That's what works on Instagram Reels. Instagram Reels works the same as TikTok. So you can apply all these skills to that as well. Never delete videos. Constant deleting and reposting of videos is going to flag you for a shadow ban. It will put you straight up to the top for a shadow ban. And next. Post your video, like the same video, change the editing style. I have the same clip posted twice with different music and a different editing style, and they both have hit different audiences. Okay?
I have a question. Do I need an electronic device to make shorts? No, you don't need any kind of tech. No messenger pigeon should suffice. Yeah, just use a messenger pigeon. That'll go fantastically. God, imagine a fucking pigeon going through your viewers like, oh my god, animated frame by frame of your stream, a pigeon coming by each of your viewers. Obviously, he needed batteries for his electronic device and had to scavenge them. Could I use a rock instead of a computer? Yeah, I prefer Pony Express Courier. I guess if you have a pedal-driven sewing machine, you could make shorts without electronics. Yeah, you could power your fucking electronics with the sewing machine.
Any more questions? That's my TLDR.
Oh, I fucking get it. Never mind.
Try to be consistent with it, but don't burn out. Take breaks and take time.
Don't burn out on what? Making shorts? Okay, this is something that I actually don't get. This is something that drives me nuts. How do you burn out on making shorts? It's not even a minute fucking long. You're not editing that much shit. Where's the burnout? By making 3 to 5 a day at most, that should take somebody 5 hours if they make 5 shorts. If they're 100% concentrated on it, you could do that. Or you could do what I do and take breaks in between making them. But like, what the fuck? 90% trying to find the funny? Who's actually working 5 hours a day? That's the thing that's so insane to me. How are this many people, like... When you make shorts, you're on your own schedule. You're not on, like, a straight 8-hour shift. How can you not concentrate on that? Like, dude, I'd be afraid to even see these people working at fucking Walmart because they would just schizo the fuck out and not be able to work. 18 hours straight of making the best shorts. Making shorts is brain rot, Seki. It deals psych damage. But it cannot if you just clip. If you just make clips, post 5 shorts a day, but don't burn out. Lol. It's not that... Oh my god. It's hard, Seki. You can't record and then also have Subway Surfers on the phone screen. You can, actually. Oh my god. I remember around 2014, the meta was either 8 or 20 minutes per day, upload per day. Yes.
There's no questions.
Yes. That is true. That was what it was. It was 15 minutes, not 20, by the way.
I'll tell you right now, what works for me will not 100% work for you.
At least he said that.
It is a very, very good base to go off of. Once you start to understand when your audience is active, change your posting times, once you start to realize the content you guys are, hitting.
That period was the only reason DSP got a foothold.
It's not like a one size fits all, but at the end of the day, it's the same style of clothing. That makes sense. It's a t-shirt. Okay. It's the same, they come in different sizes, colors, cuts, and shapes. Same way with this. The algo is a t-shirt. You just gotta find out what's tailored to you and what fits you the best.
The algo, every fucking again, every.
Much longer. Anyways, I just want to.
I don't. So I dropped my fucking cube. Every time I hear this, I have to reiterate this every single fucking time. Every time. Every time. Algorithm is not that. It's audience. Algorithm and audience are synonyms in content. Replace everything that you think of with audience whenever you say algorithm. Oh, the YouTube algorithm hates my short. Flip the words. Oh, the YouTube audience hates my shorts. Okay, now make something that'll make them not hate it. The audience. It's the fucking audience. Everything makes sense on YouTube when you think about it as an audience rather than an algorithm.
Record this VOD and put it up.
This guy has 50 seconds left.
Correct. Because I can wear a t-shirt and wear sweatpants and hoodie and I look bummy, or I could wear a t-shirt, throw on a cardigan over the top, a nice pair of slacks and boots, and I business casual.
Huh?
It really depends
What?
on how you make do with it and how you.
I mean, to be fair, it might as well be the same thing. It is the same thing. That's the thing. It is the same thing. It's just that people think that the algorithm is some fucking almighty being that they're not being pushed to because they blame YouTube, when in reality, it's just because they're not making content that's engaging enough to the audience because they can't grasp the fact that the algorithm and audience are the same fucking thing. That is my point. The algo gods have forsaken me. Yeah, it's like, it's not the algorithm gods. It's the fucking audience who doesn't want to watch your content. Wait, there are people who don't think they're the same thing? Most people don't, and it's a problem. Whenever I see people fucking make these guides, they never point that out. They always say algorithm, algorithm, algorithm. Never, ever do they talk about the fucking audience unless it is for something completely unrelated. An overlooked part of the algorithm thing is the search algorithm. If you don't slap all the words in your description and your stuff won't show up when people want it, look for it. Yeah, so that's where tags come in. Tags affect search algorithm. They don't affect recommended algo anymore, like barely at all. They really affect search algorithm though. So tailor, if you're making a long format video and you want it to be something that people search for, make sure the tags are appropriate and are things that people might look up to find your video. It actually does impact that. Tags, search algo. Everything else, recommended algo. Like description and title and well, not really thumbnail, but description and title, those are recommended algo, and thumbnail is just for the audience to see your thing and see whether or not they want to watch your thing. All right? Okay. All on the same page.
Mods, let's get the raid going. Let's get the raid going, please. We have 2 raid messages. If you're a sub, use the one with the heart. If you're a follower, use the one with the face.
Jesus fucking Christ. Anyway, whatever. That was fucking actually useless. You know what's also funny? And no offense, but every male VTuber that we've seen so far has given like actual brain dead, stupid advice. Mods, he commented like a tiny king. My mods here in chat, may you look for a raid person. Grant, I've asked mods to look for a raid person, but I'm like, maybe I shouldn't do that publicly. Also, I know who I'm gonna raid today, at least, because Des invited people for stuff. Check out my 5 major free tips for growth. I'm a VTuber. All right, let me pull this up on the side. Make sure it's... Oh my god, there's so much text. Let's go over this. Okay. Again, this person right here, they're putting themselves out here. All right? So we're going to judge them off of that. They put themselves out here. Let's read through their shit, and I'll put the background music back on. Oh. How to grow on Twitch without using short-form content, a thread. Interesting. Okay. Seki about to murder someone? Here's my advice. Talk about something you care about and have an animated avatar represent you. Congrats, you're done. Seki, I don't know how to break this to you, but the odds of someone deciding to become a male VTuber and not being cuckoo are very low. No offense to the lads present. You guys are cool. There are not many male VTubers that are, like, not fucking insane, and it's really annoying. Because it's like, damn, I can't fucking grow in this climate. Okay, let's see. Hello, I started Twitch on March 14, 2013, or 2023, with less than 100 Twitter followers, a PNG tuber, and 2 of my friends as mods, and a fun dream. I became affiliated shortly, April 6th, because Twitch does have discoverability. It does. I never would have imagined I could have amassed 2,000 Twitch followers just shy of 1 year later, without a custom VTuber model, and without any short-form content creation. Disclaimer, you can and should definitely utilize Reels and short videos, but saying it's impossible to grow without it is not true. I also thought Twitch has no discoverability and even spent a week on Kick. I grew to 20 followers on Kick in the first week of streaming, whereas I grew 20 followers in 2 streams on Twitch, no raids. Interesting. Disclaimer, I was able to grow my Twitter account to 3,000, but that is not my Twitch audience at all. I can't name a regular Twitch viewer from Twitter that is not a VTuber friend. And, I also always forget to tweet I'm live, lol, so if you want real advice for promoting yourself via... You called it X, ugh. There's lots of threads out there. Don't fucking try to use Twitter as a means to grow. Half of them are in this very stream. Yeah. Advice disclaimer, you should definitely hit go live if you want to, and if you want to focus on growth, you should definitely check out making short form content. Making clips and vertical videos has never been easier, and it is now super accessible to those who have no editing bone in their body. However, picking up editing skills will absolutely save you time and money and increase your quality of your content. Yes, I agree with that 100%. Sounds like the male VTubers are just giving reasons for why they suck. Yeah. Zitter. God, 2 of you fuckers said Zitter. Creating content from your streams should be in your end goal. If you want to grow your platforms, if you want to stream just for fun, you don't need to follow any of this advice at all. And please be aware, I'm not trying to spread, wait. I am not trying to spread. You can rely on just only streaming to grow. Oh, okay. I'm not trying to spread that you can only rely on streaming to grow. I think that's what they meant. If you learn editing just to become an editor for a bigger creator, are you stupid? Hey, I learned how to edit for my own sake. I just so happen to edit now for friend, okay? Where was I? A lot of it is doing the right things and then luck. It's 90% skill, 10% luck. You can just flat be lucky. I'm not saying you can't. You can. You can absolutely just be lucky. Okay? You can be lucky, chat. But there are also a lot of different ways that you can increase the odds of being lucky. I always call it luck management. Essentially, that's what it is. You can manage things to get lucky. You can basically rig the odds in your favor. So, you know, Let's see. I think since these are things I think have helped me specifically for getting a following in 1 year, they may not work for you. Yes. Luck is where preparation meets opportunity. Yes. Absolutely. I streamed as a PNG tuber with a Vroid model and then with a free pre-made model and a $20 pre-made model until March. It's so true that I could have grown more with the short and long form content, but if you are streaming for fun and not specifically growth like me while pre-debut, it's still possible. Okay, take, you're not pre-debut if you are streaming. What? What? Okay. So here are some tips that helped me grow my Twitch audience in the first year without a custom model. Pre-debut event. Why do VTuber... Oh my god. Why do VTubers think they're going to grow their audience just by streaming more? Twitch has no discoverability. Nobody scrolls down at the bottom of the category to find you. That's not... whatever. It makes sense, but it gives the wrong idea. Yeah. Alright, let's see. Let me turn the AC back on. It's getting fucking hot in my room. I think, okay, so what if you invert the logic and think of it as risk equal chance of unwanted outcome instead of luck, and then work to minimize that risk? That also would apply, yeah. Number 1, utilize Discord. That... I think I have to already disagree. I wouldn't say utilize Discord. I would say you can utilize Discord for more community engagement. To grow? No. Building a community, giving a reason and a reminder for viewers to come back. A bad idea? Yeah, bad idea. Discord notifs are better. They are, because they're actually consistent. Isn't it better just to launch a server once you've got an audience to toss them on? Yes. Yes, Edit. Yes. Speaking of which, there is the Conton Discord. I do see many people in there at the moment right now, so if you want to, feel free to join. Did I set up !Discord? Can someone test that? I don't know if I did. Scatter? I see you motherfuckers. I have Discord on my side monitor at all times. Hey, it does work. Cool. God, fucking... So many of you motherfuckers at the same time. Scatter. Let's see. Most of your Twitch viewers will not be your Twitter VTuber friends. Most of them seldom use Twitter, and your audience sometimes ends up being completely different, but most people do have Discord. I wouldn't say that. Unless you want people to groom you, in which case you are losing money because they will message you on Discord instead of sending a donation. I have my DMs closed. Which is something that I advise all VTubers to do. You should probably, at the very minimum, have your DMs on message requests. Don't have them open. That's a bad idea. That's how you invite a lot of parasocialism. Not good. Not good at all. I know there's a much bigger problem with female VTubers than it is for males, because even if you're not doing GFE, that will still happen where people will try to be parasocial, but I'm just saying you should probably not have them open. A relatively nice looking and active Discord will do you wonders. It's a hub for all things when you go live, interact with you, share news, and build a community. How else are you gonna get unsolicited feet pics? Also, I just got a ping. Sorry, responding. Okay, sorry. Where the fuck was I? Dang it, Seki, open your DMs. I need a trauma dump in YouTube as a character. That's part of the reason why it's not a great idea. God damn it, Himawari, why'd just send me a goddamn DM of Nixon? Yeah, sorry, it took me a second. I'm like, wait, which president was that? I'm sorry, they all look the fucking same to me, and most presidents from back then, it's a dick pic. I'm judging you. I'm judging you for that. All right, anyway. Your Discord needs to be structured and look appealing. I would suggest not making 1,000 Discord channels for food, anime, manga, photographs, art, vent, etc. Just starting out with a few general channels, as it can look messy and desolate if inactive. You will not need 3+ voice channels. Please don't make 10 for different gaming voice channels. Okay, I do agree with that. That's why we have the role thing in the Discord. Since it's the shared community Discord, people could choose their roles to, you know, like see specific people, see specific things. Is this still about streaming? I mean, so far it's about Discord. People love joining, skimming your rules, and allocating roles. Okay, hot take. People don't fucking read the rules. People don't ever fucking read the rules, man. Seki's just chilling right now. True. What? Rules? Wait, they don't? I read the rules. I've told Tommy this, by the way. Tommy's allowed to just smite people if people break the rules in the Discord. I have a 0 warning policy in Discord. Because I'm like, if you didn't read the rules, that's on you. They're laid out there very clearly. So if you break them and then you wonder why you got banned, I don't know what to say. Like, it's a 0 tolerance policy. You know? Paper shredder. Oh, yeah. Recently, in the, why isn't Doggy banned? Oh, why hasn't Doggy been banned? Good question. That's a very good question. I don't break the rules. Chat, if you go to the very top of the server, I added a ban appeal channel. Yeah, you can see how, that is. All right, let's see. You should never have opt-in roles for alerts and... Oh, you should have opt-in roles for alerts and streams. Yes. A lot of people immediately disable your server notifications as soon as they get everyone pinged. Yep. That is true. Again, that is why we have the specific role selection thing. By the way, Des, do you have a waiting room? Because after this, I'll, yeah. Not yet? Oh, okay. As some of your audience will not even have a Twitter account, having a channel that feeds through your post may be beneficial. You can set that up through a bot like XYZ. Yeah, no, we have that in our Discord too. I don't have that on a notification though, because I think no matter what, that's not something that I think anybody would like. I have that channel specifically set to no notifications for anyone, because why the fuck do people want to see the Twitter pings? If you want me to be honest. BRB, I'm a stress test your Discord mods and response time. Tommy's in the chat. He's in the Discord right now in a call. Okay. Anyway. I made a post last year about stream summaries you could put on Discord and Twitter regarding how your stream went, a journal that may be interesting in doing to document how stream went yourself, and for your viewers who missed out, you can customize it however you want, include links to VODs, clip highlights, celebrate milestones, thank viewers for subs and donations, etc. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, yeah, that I think that's actually kind of neat. All right. Maybe that's something I could look into. I can make a better thread on how to set up your Discord server with a tip on how to make an additional GFX bot screen where they have to type filters 90% of bots rather than clicking a React role. Oh, For now, this is a thread just about Twitch growth. All right. Stream layout. Viewership, make them curious. This is what will make people click on you. The algorithm will recommend you occasionally even if you have a lower viewer count. This is my home screen tonight, and people will quickly browse over to the channels in the category when looking for someone to raid. So you need some eye candy. You can get several free overlays for low budget beautiful designs and look around. Hint, you can search on Twitter free VTuber assets and free VTuber overlay list for master threads. That is true. Make sure your panels have some information about you, but like a book blurb, you must pack a punch in the first few lines or the reader is going to put you down. Yes. Everything should look good. Profile pic, banners, panels, etc. Links to your socials and Discord. P.S. So many people I've rated and can't find their Twitter to tag them for my stream summaries. Yeah. Me looking at the rules like a shopping list of what I want to get the hammer for. My god. Free is nice. Yeah, free is nice. There's a lot of free assets, okay? Don't be a fucking retard, Shinor. Yeah, that is one of the rules in the Discord. It's don't be a fucking retard. You know, like don't, oh my god, we had this recently where some dumb fuck joined the server trying to look for GFX work by DMing members of the server who were like labeled as friend. They were sending them DMs about GFX work. I think Himawari, you're the one that pointed that out. And we're like, what the fuck? Immediately banned them. Immediately. Yep, yeah. It's like, what are you doing? Set tags and even thumbnails if you'd like. Make a nice short bio that is eye-catching and if possible, funny. Your panels are further information about you. You can get attractive free panels online. Clips are often shown on your channel. Make sure you have feature your best clips. Yeah. Evil laugh, there's not an English only rule. Yeah, but Google Translate's not hard to use. I don't think having an English only rule in Discord is fair, honestly, cause like, I mean, in chat it makes sense, right? You know, keep it within bounds of stream where it has to be rapid fire, back and forth. But in Discord, I mean, it's fine. In reference to the don't be a fucking retard. Oh, wait, how do I avoid getting banned then? Edit, you're just special. You're not fully a retard. Many new channels I visit have no clips shown, even if they have hundreds of regular. Huh. Content-wise, try to stick to a couple of games or categories. Playing a different variety of games every day will not help you if you are making short-form content, especially for games that are not currently trending. Hop on trends to make sure that you are interested. Hop on trends for sure if you're interested in those games. Okay, yeah. Never hop on a trend if you're not interested in it. Okay? However, oversaturated categories may be harder to grow in. Games with low views but higher subscriptions are incredible. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. What else do we have here? VTuber specific advice, my pet peeve that makes me leave. You are probably too quiet. The amount of streams I have visited and rated, and I cannot hear you very well at full volume without turning up my browser on my audio console for over 100%. Make sure your mic is hitting yellow when you speak comfortably. Yes! True. There are a lot of VTubers who are way too quiet. The best standard for figuring out if you're quiet or not is make an unlisted stream. Start streaming on it, okay? Can you be heard reasonably at 50% volume? That is your target. Because not everyone is going to have a loud or quiet thing, so you might need to boost volume or you might need to make it lower. 50% volume on YouTube is what you should always aim for. All right? Wait, I thought it was supposed to hit red. No, it should hit like the tail, like far end of yellow, almost red. You can just put a fucking what's it called? Compressor, like a high pass, is it high pass compressor or whatever the fuck it's called, to make it so it doesn't hit above a certain peak. Filters free on OBS. I use noise suppression, 3-band equalizer, expander, compressor, limiter. God, you have everything slapped on. You could also learn how to use sidechain to make other certain sounds quieter when you speak. Sorry. Your VTuber mouth is probably not synced to your audio. Yeah. Go to your audio mixer and then advanced audio properties and look at sync offset. Please, please, please check out your mic to mouth sync in a VOD review with my snowball. Aw, you have a snowball! Post has words. Oh, oops. God, Chat, advice. Never get a snowball. They are cheap pieces of shit. There are many other options that you can get for very cheap. Don't get a snowball. Hell, at thrift shops, you can unironically find blue Yetis for like $20 to $30. You just have to search, okay? But snowballs are what I'm used to working with from school. I hope you mean a physical snowball and not the blue snowball. With my snowball, I need 170 to 200, depending on my model, to have it lined up to my mouth. It'll be different on your device. Be aware that without changing the other audio delays, if you are singing along with a 0 millisecond delay like Spotify, you will sound late to the viewers. Oh, I actually already did that. For singing specifically. No, the snowball microphone. I live in Florida. I apologize. So the issue with the blue snowball is no matter what you do, because of the way the microphone is, it will get background audio. No matter how many filters you try to put on it, if you put too many filters, your voice is going to sound muffled to hell and like not very audible. And without filters, everything in the background is going to be picked up. Giant plastic ball and a tripod snowball. Yep, that is the snowball. That right there is indeed the snowball. It'll be different for your devices. Please be aware that with the... Oh, yeah. If sought after, I can make a VTuber tutorial for all of these, but there are plenty of generic ones online. Here's a helpful official guide for the color of the bars. Okay. Viewer interaction. Maintaining viewership. So, they've clicked. Now you have to make them stay. Always interact with your viewers. Redeems are your best friends. Ones that can mess with you. Ones that trigger positive actions. Ones that reward viewers. Make sure that there's a hefty library to choose from. Learn how to use Mix It Up and other bots with tutorials. PSA. People love first redeems and virtual bragging rights. If you've always wanted to do that, this is your sign. But I don't even have a snowball. I literally run on my internal mic. I don't even use headphones. Felix, I think you hate people. Please get a dedicated microphone and use headphones. You could get it for cheap. I also hate my audience. Different things. But Seki, the noise of my PC fan in the background is free protection against getting a copyright strike on the video. My God. All right. What the Okay, god damn it. You don't need high energy to stream. This is one thing I was afraid of as I watched and enjoy many hyper cutesy VTubers before, and I know I could not impersonate that for 48 hours. Be yourself or whoever you're comfortable role-playing if you are in character. Yes! No, you don't understand. They have to hear when the lightning strikes 2 miles away from my house or when my dad's talking on the phone when blasting the news. Holy shit. Remember when people would actually point the camera at the screen to record? I do remember that, when we didn't have like capture cards for anything. Capture cards were not widely available. So like I remember when people would make Call of Duty compilations where they would point a phone at their fucking Xbox TV screen and just make content off that. And Fraps ate your computer. Oh my god, dude. Fraps is so dog shit. Felix, didn't you learn? People can insta-dox you if they hear thunder in your stream. I don't remember those, but I remember unregistered Hypercam 2. It was expensive too. Fraps was so shit. Oh my god. Himawari, do you remember when a half-hour recording would be 200 gigabytes using Fraps? Do you remember that? Yeah. It was so bad, dude. It was so fucking bad. Oh my god. I remember those days with fear. It was so funny. You're bringing back so many fucking content creation memories. People who have been doing this for a long time, you can definitely tell when they have been doing this for a long time. Because they'll mention programs that you have not fucking heard in years. Alright. Yeah, Xfire had better video capture than Fraps Lamau. XSplit. I used XSplit more than I did Fraps. XSplit had some pretty good features. And then obviously, like most people, I just fucking swapped to OBS when that started. Camtasia. Oh my god. Utilize raids. Yeah. I suggest this. Raids for growth on Twitch are a lot more important than they are on YouTube. However, you should absolutely, if you are a partner on YouTube, and here's a misconception. Here's a wide misconception. If you have the bare minimum partnership of 500 subs and 3,000 watch hours, you can raid. Hell, even without the 3,000 watch hours, I'm pretty sure 500 subs minimum will let you raid because fucking Ryan Zeno, he didn't have the 3,000 watch hours, but he still had the ability to raid. So I'm just saying. I rarely ever raid, and I always just do it manually. Well, you have to hit a certain threshold to be able to do like the normal raid. I always try to raid, but when I raid on YouTube, I raid people that I know. Probably not the greatest idea to only limit myself to people that I know, but I'd rather do that than accidentally stumble upon a bunch of people that I will not like and whose audience does not vibe with mine. That's a personal thing. I'm not saying this for everyone, but that is just me. All right. What the fuck? Frosty Tools. Time to stop gatekeeping this cool bot. I don't know what to do during a raid. Remember that raids will not usually bring over loyal viewers, but you should definitely try to promote yourself. Think about how to introduce yourself in 1 or 2 lines. Some streamers have a intro command that tells chat about yourself and socials too. I recently discovered Frosty Tools, a free bot that will AI generate a summary of the streamer rating you. Most people... What the fuck? Most people have never seen this before, and everyone that has rated me in the past few weeks loved the reception, especially if you like to voice act. Huh. You can choose what writing tone and style the bot will generate a summary from. It pulls from the raiders' panels, bios, last stream games, and clips. That's interesting. Okay, that's a cool bot. Ugh. Damn, this motherfucker. Oh my god. Huh. If you are a Twitch streamer, you've seen this thing? Lots of the boys use it. It gets creepy. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, chat, if you want to use this tool, I guess this person has shown it here. All right. Last minute quick advice for streaming and VTubing. Oh boy. Thank you for making this far. Please feel free to add your own. Remember that these were just tips that helped grow and make a following while doing the bare minimum, and you have unlimited potential. You know, props to the girl for writing this whole thing. Can tell it's not AI. Yeah, props to her for doing that. Okay. All this is fine. Let's see here. Okay. Turn off view count, but it's good not to neglect it. Analytics will tell you the trends you can appeal to. Turn off view count if it negatively affects your psyche. That's what I will say. For some people, having the view count up can be good because what it can show if you don't like schizo out about it. And again, I'm very specifically saying if you don't schizo out about it, okay? It's fine to have it turned off, but for some people, it could be a good thing to have the view count on because if the number goes down or up, you can tell yourself that, hey, maybe you need to be more engaging, for example. If number go down, you can adjust accordingly, you know? View count breaks me. It can negatively affect people. It absolutely can. I know that not everyone can deal with number go up or number go down. Okay? That's fine. All right? That's fine. Let's see. It's better to go in with low expectations. If you think, wow, I hit 10 CCVs last night and now I only have 4, you are dooming yourself. People can tell if you're unhappy. Complaining on stream could be a turnoff as well. Couple things. So with that, yeah, no, you should pay attention to that. That is something that you genuinely should pay attention to. If your numbers fluctuate a lot from stream to stream, you should try to understand what your audience wants to see more of. Okay? Now, yes, your audience can tell if you are unhappy, so keep that in mind. Don't doom yourself. It helps to treat it like a video game if number go up instead of learning people's names and then feeling bad that they're gone. I mean, I still feel bad if people, like, go away, but at the end of the day, I'm still here if people want to come back, you know? It's like, it's not the end of the world. After reading the rules, can I ask what this mineral VTuber is? After reading their main channel, I understand nothing. What? Huh? I mean, I don't have a great descriptor of myself really written anywhere. I think the most I have is shitposting mineral VTuber. I mainly just do stuff to be goofy. But today we are, you know, going over the fun, wacky VTuber guides. Because someone needs to fucking call these people out. Holy shit. Okay. Let's see. Complaining on stream, it's fine to complain on stream if you don't do it 24/7. My bad, I just wasn't sure what your content to enjoy is. Yeah, I should probably have a just better descriptor, but I don't really know how to describe myself besides that. Alright. Complaining on stream. I don't think it's inherently a bad thing to complain on stream. I think it's kind of part of human nature to complain, and sometimes complaining on stream could be honestly more personable. I don't know, chat, if you agree or disagree. I feel like I've done a lot of complaining this stream. But chat, what's your opinion on that? Do you get turned off if a VTuber does complain about stuff on stream? Is that really bad for you? Or is it fine? Depends on what they're complaining about. Yeah, I feel like there are factors. Me personally, them very liberally saying cuss words? Oh, is that a turnoff or that's a fine thing? No, but never take it too far? Yeah. I love complaining, depends on the subject and how often. I mean, I personally feel like complaining is fine, but let's see. Remember why you got into streaming and why you enjoy it, and if you don't, you need a break. Okay, I can agree with that. It's okay if they're going on a rant and we are all lurking on something together. I don't mind complaints, that makes sense, but I mostly complain about my physical health on stream. You'll never hear me complain about something like viewer count. Yeah, I enjoy you, seeing you rage at games and people. So far, I like your content and you're chill. Oh, thank you. Take breaks, your viewers and fame can wait. Alright, pro tip. Don't think about that. Don't think about becoming famous, alright? Don't make that your priority, Jesus Christ. Think about making engaging content. The fame will come with doing that. Please stretch and stay hydrated. Yeah. Ban someone who's making you uncomfortable. One extra viewer is not worth it. Yes, I agree. I completely agree with that. Let's see. Make friends, make mutuals, network on Twitter. They may not be your viewers, but having someone you can ask for help or feedback who creates similar content to you is a valuable resource. You can even find friends for life. That is very true. This is why I banned Dagiwara. He's so fucking real for that. I know it's possibly against your rules, but if you're like DSP, then yeah, it's a problem. Complaining you're not getting supas and whatnot and how you deserve it, turn off. That's fair. If you're complaining that people are not donating to you, like, on stream constantly, ooh, that could be bad. Oh my fucking god, edit. Yeah, Twitter can only be used as a networking thing. There's nothing like Twitter for networking, in my opinion. Is that keep your content consistent for the sake of your sanity and minimize chaos? I would say keep your content consistent for brand identity more than anything. Sometimes keeping it consistent, you could be doing something that you don't like, which can be bad, like really, really bad. For example, I'll give an example of a friend. If you make a thing where it's FNAF and Gmod, and you continuously make it and get stuck in this loop of having to make FNAF and Gmod, otherwise you're not getting any views, and then getting like really upset about it because you don't want that to be your main content, there's where you're starting to drain your sanity. Make content that you enjoy, first and foremost. Oh my god, edit, you just reminded me of that one fucking Twitch thought that was like, oh, if you have time to watch me, you have $5. Oh my god. Hate people like that, holy shit. Follow tweets are often seen as trashy clickbait. Lots of people do not do it genuinely to find connections, so be careful making this sort of post, you could be lumped in with them. I personally think that the tweets that say shit like, I'm looking for friends, they're just engagement bait garbage posts that you should not really be doing. Personal opinion on that. Please get a business PayPal account to protect your name and details when possible. Yes, absolutely. If you are a fucking content creator, do that. Make a business PayPal, please. If you're going to post IRL photos like you at a cafe, please do it after you have left the location. I think as a VTuber, you should not be posting IRL photos with your face in it at all, ever. Because if you do, I'll be real, you're a shit VTuber and you are
brain damaged.
Don't fucking do it. All right, let's see what else here. Study and watch others. What do you like that those successful streamers do? What do they do well? Yeah, no, study and watch others. I agree with that. Watch other people, research the categories that you are in. Just do that. There was also something on here that I saw. Where was it? Oh, here. Ban someone who's making you uncomfortable. 1 extra viewer is not worth it. So something to touch on that really quick before I stop looking at this thread. Watch out. Please, please, if you are a creator, be aware of the people that you need to deal with in your community. Otherwise, you're going to what's the word I'm even looking for? Unintentionally make a very toxic environment. And also, if you have mods, please let them do their job. Please. Let them do their jobs. Obviously, you know, if a mod is like being a genuine problem, then, you know, you don't need to fucking, you don't need to adhere to the mod. But if the mod is just trying to mod, let the mod, please. Have you ever banned anyone in chat? Oh yeah, of course. They're obvious problem people. Like, not everyone will just be allowed. If people are being obnoxious assholes, then they're not going to be allowed. Anyway, did they have any more? Thank you all for reading. Oh, yeah, okay. It's true, I'm almost... Was that the death tweet that I got pinged for? Yep, alright. Okay, banned anyone recently? I don't think I've had to recently, but yeah. Yup. It is a absolute thing to do, to ban people. Make sure to ban people. And let mods do their jobs. Anyway, yeah, I think that's all for stream. Des is now doing Helldivers, so I'm gonna join him for that, so I'm just gonna raid into Des. So anyway, I hope that was any way informative to any of you. I will not do this type of thing very often. I don't really like doing the educational things often, but sometimes I'm just like, God, I should just fucking do it. But yeah, I'm gonna raid Des, who I'm going to join for Helldivers, and Otsu Gem. Button, boop, wrong one.